And we're live. And as I was saying, I don't care about Star Wars anymore because they've ruined it all.
No, it's good. Obi-Wan Kenobi's going to be great. It's coming out soon. And I won't shut up about it once it's on. So.
Yes, he's going to fight Darth Vader again, which will make no sense, but you'll love it because there's lightsabers and Obi-Wan Kenobi. I get it.
Yeah, and Darth Vader. Don't forget, Darth Vader. Starring the greatest Darth Vader actor of all, Hayden Christensen.
Oof. You are terrible.
Yep.
Yeah.
Anyways,
well,
welcome to the next episode of Honor the Roll. Quick announcements
everywhere.
Really quick announcements.
Even
Tabletop RPG music makes all our music. You're hearing it right now. If I didn't have it way turned down. Don't forget to check out our Discord. It's on our linktree, which is right there. Check out Bloody Baxters, being made, produced, acted, everything by Brombacker, whatever his name is. Mark. There, Greyhide. Check out Snowblind, something that's being crowdfunded. Is it still being crowdfunded?
Oh.
It is no longer being crowdfunded. It is now having an exclusive cast and crew screening in a couple of weeks on a Thursday, which means I will miss a session and I'll talk to you.
Oh yeah, you'll be out next session, so we'll figure that out.
I think next.
Wait, what's the date?
June 18th.
Oh, so that's like
16th.
Not-
No, 16th.
in June. So that's in like
not
6
next
weeks
week.
from now.
A few weeks from
Yeah.
Yeah.
now. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Many weeks from now.
That's
Many weeks from
what I
now,
meant.
you will
Final
know.
answer. And also,
Sorry, what day is it? What day is it today? What month?
sometimes when your brain doesn't get enough food, you need to get something, but you don't want to get diabetes. So
That's why.
Otherwise, you'll forget things because diabetes makes you forget things. Actually, it's the opposite. Never mind. But anyways, check out our link tree. I hit the wrong goddamn button. I'm good at this. Check out Emmy Ramen.
Yeah.
A low carb option for ramen. If the guy who made it for his father who was diabetic but loves ramen, so he figured out how to make ramen available to diabetics. So it's low carb and healthy, and all plant based. If that's your thing.
It's pretty beautiful.
Eat ramen.
We still don't have it in Canada, so after
And then-
Art of the Roll today, I'm going to have regular high-carb ramen just because I like the flavor. But I want Emmy ramen here in Canada.
Me too. Mark, we should bring it in.
Needs to be everywhere.
Smuggle it.
Diabetes.
We should be smugglers.
Get Enigma in on
Ramen
it.
smugglers.
Emmy ramen
Just get her to
smugglers.
get Enigma
like
to
it.
show up at the border in
down.
her stilettos.
Keep in mind, these are professional actors, and nothing they say should be taken seriously, especially the smuggling part. We're totally not doing that.
Also,
Ruin all the fun.
Listen,
You could think about it.
I didn't realize I was behind.
Castle running 14 parsecs, and if I want to smuggle some ramen to Canada, I'm pretty sure I can handle that as long as we can avoid imperial intervention.
Solo lost money.
Yeah.
Solo?
It's because it didn't
Oh
happen.
no. I
Yeah.
liked that movie. Oh, Crowley's,
It was the only one that lost money,
Crowley?
but it was it didn't make the money in the
Crowley's
theater.
coming. Oh.
Oh yeah, he is coming to Toronto. I forgot about that.
Whoa.
Who's coming to
Okay.
Toronto?
I mean,
Crowley.
that's a very
What's his
stimulating
other name?
Is
offer.
Crafty
there-
one.
Is there somewhere in airports you can just leave shit for people to pick up?
They don't have lockers, maybe? I don't know.
I mean,
Smugglers.
you see it in movies. I know. I'm like,
Mm.
hey.
He's basically smuggling himself.
I mean,
Actually, he
Right.
has, if you're interested,
ooh,
a dog.
Edmonton.
This dog is really nice. It doesn't bite people. We don't call it little shit. It's actually a nice dog. If anyone wants the dog, he can drop it by with you. That's not true. He'll get in trouble with his wife.
There's a dog.
I mean, that does sound.
Yes.
Rena says,
It's a little.
No,
it's a little.
don't.
It's like I
Stop.
want to call it a little Shih Tzu, but because it has the word shit, not because it's a Shih Tzu.
But wait, why is he not staying in his home?
Because he's going to Canada for a while.
Oh.
His wife will
Crowley's
kill
going
him.
to Canada.
Oh, you just want someone to pet sit the dog.
Sure. Yes, he won't leave it with you if you do that.
We'll talk. We'll have some
I
talks.
feel... Okay, the dog is staying there. Okay, got it. Fair.
Okay.
Wow.
I was like, wait, am I adopting a dog? This is happening.
The dog.
I
Yeah.
think so, yeah.
Sorry,
Hold up,
Okay.
on Art of the Roll live, am I adopting a dog?
well, the art of the roll. You win a dog.
I'm just messing with him. But
I
that's
mean,
it for announcements. So I think we should get into
More
back
talk
into
about
the
Star
emotion.
Wars.
Back
Oh,
into
sorry.
happened
Yeah,
last
the
week?
adventure.
Yes, not that. And get back into where we left off after this video. And welcome back. So, last time on Art of the Roll, they had, oops, sorry. Wrong summary. I totally don't read these from a teleprompter. You went with the halfling slumber, who ended up being a bad guy. Ingvar and the rest of the party made their way into the Undermountain. He found the Pool of Disenchantment. There, Greyhide took the gauntlet to throw it into the pool to disenchant it. This thing!
Yeah.
He took the gauntlet to throw it into the pool to disenchant it. And with a little bit of doubt, the rest of the party pushed him into the pool. I forgot to mention he got into his Speedos before he did this whole thing, so that in case he did turn against the party, he would have no implements. There, while in the pool, he had a vision. And before him, he saw statues of these different gods, and he saw Durbane. There, he with some voices in his head from these statues, he had to make a decision what would happen to Durbane, and each of them gave him different advice. He decided to leave to chance what would happen to Durbane, and therefore pledging himself to Lady Luck, or the god Timora. He came out of the pool with a gauntlet, refaced with a gold coin on it, silver again. And with his powers back.
Full paladin power again.
That's
So
right.
it's, the whole gang is in great shape. Greyhide's a super dope paladin. Enigma's no longer a vampire. She's just, super awesome elf rogue. And
Actually not a vampire.
and the rest. But we're all at full power again, right? We're all so I think it's time to go for the Stone of Galore. But that's not where we are at this point in the adventure. Stuff has happened since then.
That's right.
Why don't you carry on?
Let's see. You also threw the gem that you had that manifested X-Vim. You threw that into the pool too, for which Ingvar's like, ooh, gem, and picked it back up and took it. I'm sure nothing bad will happen from that. The party, you guys went back into the yawning portal, back up from the Undermountain. The whole crowd in the tavern there cheering for you as you came back up as survivors of the Undermountain, which is not a common sight to see people go in, and it's a less common sight to see them come back out. For some reason, everybody decided to have a cook-off between the Shelf Ralph of the Yawning Portal and Angelo. And thank you, Mick Connor, for following.
Thank
And,
you.
Thank you, McConnor. Thank you, McConnor, for following our tutorial.
And the wager was whoever wins, whichever chef wins, gets to name the party. Ultimately, Anjo won, even with what was the other chef's name? Was it Ralph?
Gary or something. You
Gary.
was terrible.
Yes. Thank you.
Not
Gary,
terrible.
even though he tried cheating,
Terrible.
he still lost. And so
Gary
Angelo
is
named
correct.
the party officially the Tarragon Legends. Even though, Gary wanted to call you guys the Shit Diggers. Unfortunately.
Yeah, I didn't like that name. Nice try, Gary.
We
I
can
really
agree
loved
to
it.
I
disagree.
didn't mind it. But...
The shit diggers. So funny.
Yeah, I didn't mind it, to be honest. I mean,
Vampire.
Got a drink.
Oh,
Cheers.
happening
Ooh.
Look at
fast.
that.
That's all
Because
cognac,
it's her
too,
birthday.
I
Is this the part that we
Happy
sing?
birthday.
Or
Oh,
Is this
Well,
the
I
part
think
that
before we sing, I think Angelo needed to say something about the whole singing happy birthday. I forget.
Oh, right. His lawyer.
Oh,
Greyhide's lawyer,
something
Angelo.
legal?
Yes.
Right.
Yes, it is a matter as I am also the legal counsel of Greyhide. I serve as his barrister and attorney, and according to his contract, he is not required to sing for legal purposes, and you can carry on, but I would advise against it.
But Angelo
guys,
can sing.
I really love the song Happy Birthday. It is such a wonderful song, and it doesn't sound like a terrible funeral dirge at all, and I would love to sing it with you guys. But you heard my attorney. Yes, you can't sing. Did I say
No,
that
but
right?
Angelo-
Yeah. No, this is your decision. I mean, I would
All
love to.
right. We'll make this in sync. I'll start it out, and you guys just start singing the moment you hear me start, right? And that'll make it all in sync. What does Enigma need to do?
Enigma's good to be drunk soon.
Insult
That's
someone.
what's happening.
Yes. There's also
I
a
have
new
to
channel
insult
point
someone?
to make Enigma insult someone.
Oh,
Uh-oh,
okay.
Hmm?
So should I do that now, or should I wait until you guys are done?
Wait till later till we start. But okay, I'm gonna start it. Here we go. Happy birthday.
Okay, I'm singing too. Happy birthday to
Interpretive dancing. Happy birthday, dear Niggy Mom. Happy birthday. Perfectly in sync. I'm pretty sure that was perfect. But Enigma
That
has to
was
drink
the
again.
most beautiful song I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah, I thought we did a great job. You were wrong, Angelo.
The
I know, it's
harmonies,
a beautiful
you know.
song. Happy birthday, Enigma.
I represented your birthday in interpretive dance.
It's
Oh
true.
my god.
It's a beautiful, beautiful dance of birthiness. Record deal. Thank you, Whitey. That's correct. We're
Not like
we're
this,
calling our
not like
band the
this.
Shit Diggers. Oh, 11-month-old. Wow.
Oh, hey, Paul's here. How's it going, Paul? Haven't seen him in a while.
Hey, Paul.
Yeah. Please, I'm sorry.
11-month-old love that. Well, that's who we try to please
So
here.
cute.
That's our target demographic. As
Oh, Archangel, my friend Gabe just gave 100 bits. You are the bomb, babe.
Oh,
Babe?
yay.
I
And I
did
think
not
we
mean
had
to call
about-
you babe. Gabe.
30 people
So
unfollow
thank you,
us
Gabe.
during Happy
Not babe.
Birthday. What?
Yes. We
No,
love
I'm just kidding.
Philistines.
yes, they don't understand interpretive dance.
So, anyways,
You were
after
excellent.
that, the Yagor came to you from the Zentarum and asked you to go find this Dasher Snoo Beetle, halfling, halfling son from a halfling family. And it just reminded Greyhide that there was also an issue in the field ward with a tavern that was being stolen from, thieved from by these gang of halflings. So there was possibly that connection there. But anyways, Fig and Alpha went outside to check on the raven that always follows her around. For some reason, the whole party followed her. And Fitz actually detect magic on the raven, saw it had the same enchantment as Felric, which means it's been transformed. And so, with permission from Fig, he decided to dispel the bird and see what would happen. Unexpectedly, sorry, I got distracted by something. Unexpectedly, though, Fitz actually got caught into the spell, locked in, unable to pull away from it, struggling to keep it under control, as the raven itself started yelling out in pain. Finally, after a hair-raising few moments and a loud explosion, Fitz was able to disconnect from the spell, being pulled back a few feet. A dark cloud laid around where the raven lay, obscuring vision. As the cloud and fog dissipated, there was a figure on the ground, male, emaciated, old, white silvery hair, white eyes, pale skin. Fig immediately noticed her father on the ground outside the door.
Wow. Quoth the raven nevermore. Enigma has to take a drink, by the way, because during the song that happened.
Yes.
So.
Oh yeah. Cheers.
Great, cheers.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
You see the man on the ground, he seems to be out cold, but you can see some movement behind the eyelids. He's
So he was
alive.
healed. Greyhide used healing hands on him or
Right.
whatever.
You gave
So
him-
he's still unconscious, but he's not dying now, I believe, right?
Correct. You gave him 20 hit points, I believe.
Thank you, Greyhide.
I mean, if that didn't heal him, I don't know. Well,
I go to I go to touch him gently.
Medical skills are one of the things I lack. Do any of you specialize in this field?
no,
No.
He is
aggressively not.
He is clothed in some type of basic rag-like clothing.
I'll
You feel him and
try.
He's warm. And
I'll try and apply
normal.
some medicine
You
on
can roll a
him.
medicine to try to see what you can gather from that.
An 8.
8. You don't notice anything really wrong with him per se. He doesn't feel particularly hot or cold or anything like that. He just seems kind of out right now. It's almost like you think maybe a good shake would wake him up.
A vigorous shaking. Who should do the shaking? Maybe we should leave that to Fig.
I go and maybe touch his head, shake gently on his arm.
His eyes go back and forth a bit, and he starts blinking.
I'm trying to get the words "father" out of my mouth, but just please wake up. Please wake up.
His eyes kind of blink. He looks back and forth, seeming to try to focus on something.
It's Joffrey.
He seems to be having trouble focusing, and after a bit he kind of starts focusing on you. You can tell he's looking at you, and he says, "Fig,
How?
where am I?"
You're safe. I turn to the group and I tell them, guys, this is my father.
This is your father. You mean to tell me that this entire time this bird has been flapping around and hasn't spoken to you, hasn't said anything, and he's your father, and he's a red wizard, and his black magic, and his this? You guys look
Okay.
alike. Very similar.
Fitz, there's something called bedside manner, a little bit of decorum. This is an emotional moment for our friend.
I'm trying to
Father-
process. There's a lot.
Well-
This is not everything is about you, Fitz. You know, let's let them have a moment, and we can ask these
I'm
questions
just
at another
trying to-
time.
I take my
I'm just-
cloak because he's naked, right?
No, he has some basic rags on.
Some
it looks
basic
like.
rags. Okay, so then
Similar to what you had when you were in a similar state.
Patty-
When you were captured by the Red Wizard.
Oh yeah, okay. Patty's around. Patty,
Yeah.
I call him over. Guys, we need to take him back to Trollskull.
Yeah, definitely.
He needs to.
I'm going to help you put him onto the. And I'm going to.
Should we
Alright.
arrange a coach, or just will we go by?
Well, we're basically
bear.
right there.
Oh,
we didn't.
Find us.
You're outside the tavern.
Yeah, we're
the
just-
yawning portal.
Oh wait, we are.
Yeah.
I mean, I
Oh,
could.
I
Yes,
thought
the
we were
yawning
outside
portal.
Trollskull. Okay.
I could levitate
actually
him,
look
and we
around
could just
you and-
float him, if that's easier. Do you want me to just float him to Trollskull?
And then we'd walk while we levitate. That won't look weird at all. No, I think we'll just.
Right.
Yeah.
Because it's
Sorry, I thought we were.
well,
Yeah.
laying him across a bear is still a little conspicuous, but all right.
No, I
that's
thought.
fair.
Sorry, because I thought we were outside of Trollskull, so I thought we were just bringing him inside. But
Maybe I can stand. And he tries to kind of roll over and get up, but he's having trouble using his muscles. And it's been so long.
we
My
try and
memories-
help. I try and help him up and ask Patty to help him so he can like lean. It's okay. This is my friend, Patty. Actually, these are all my friends.
You actually see a bit of a. There's like 2 or 3 people.
Alpha
Street.
/ Fig.
A street sweeper, as well as some of the regulars of the tavern. Also, you need to talk about Angelo. Regulars of the.
And he's not here, but there's also this very special man in my life. His name is Angelo, but we can talk about that later. I'm just.
He's also an
I don't know.
attorney. If you need an attorney, I highly recommend him.
Yes, also that. But we can. I don't know where to put my thoughts right now. Yes, just lean against Patty. We'll help you.
Someone
I'm going
from the
to sort
crowd
of
comes kind of barging in a bit. He seems to have a big backpack on, and he's trying to get through. It looks like to the door of the yawning portal, and he bumps into you, Fig, slightly. And he's, sorry there, and you hear from behind him, ding, 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 as a potion of healing falls on the ground.
Oh.
I grab
That's
it and
useful.
I think
Hey,
of
mister, you dropped something. A healing. What?
I just look at Greyhide.
This is your new paladin.
Well,
You've got
it's the
morals
right
back now,
thing
is
to
that-
do. I mean,
I grab the potion
but I'll,
of
you know,
healing
this
and
is more important, I
I
guess.
put it into my father's mouth.
Oh, okay. He seems to. He downs it, coughs a bit. Yeah, sure. That should help. And he is able to get onto the bear slightly and get himself up, being used to creatures like this himself.
As I help shove him onto the bear, I feel his arms and legs, and I say, "Sir, you are feeling very, very skinny. I think we need to feed you an excellent meal and put you to sleep in a very comfortable bed. Do you know, I've got the best bed because I invested in feathers. I think perhaps we should share a room tonight. Your father and I. Give him some space."
I have so much fury inside me right now that I quickly shift into Felric and I punch Fig.
Into Felric?
Yeah, just for that extra burn.
Wait, you
Back off.
punch fits. You shift in. Wow.
Yeah. That's what's happening.
Oh wow.
As his lover.
Go ahead and
Ow.
roll unarmed attack, but Fitz, you can also roll
Oof.
persuasion. Why not?
That hurts on all sorts of levels.
Okay.
Am I rolling persuasion or?
Go ahead and roll persuasion.
Joffrey.
14.
Oh man, people really want this to happen. Someone gave you
Oh,
inspiration for when you roll persuasion too.
Okay. Rolling persuasion.
You
No.
turn into Felric and you take a swing.
Fig punches me.
You're able to hit Fitz, but you're not able to do any damage with it. It kind of hits against his armor.
It's okay. It was soul damage I was looking for.
Psychic damage.
Psychic damage.
Yeah. The emotional damage. A monologue comes out. I say, "Do you know, Alpha, I'm just trying to help. I'm just trying to make sure you get a good rest. I'm just trying to be kind to your father, and you have to just bring up all of my pain.
Not
you know?
the time
We can't
to
all be in a
flirt.
happy relationship with a chef." You're not flirting.
I
wasn't flirting. Trying to
I
help
switch back
as I
into
say
Fig.
this with a roll of 28. I
23.
gently
28.
stroke Fig's father's leg. That's with the D8 of inspiration.
I get Patty to go
I didn't.
and pin Fitz to the ground.
Wow.
Patty?
Okay.
I
Fine.
mean,
Back off.
Okay. Sorry.
well, you get Patty
No,
to
no,
pin him on the
is-
ground, and your father's actually hanging on to Patty at the same time. And so, effectively, your father's like hanging over Fitz now as
That's
Patty's holding him on the ground.
Well, it might be early to say, but it seems like he's doing better. This could be a time of celebration. Maybe we should go to Trollskull and have a feast for your father. What do you think about that?
Yeah, we need to lie him down.
I think that's a great idea.
Okay, unless Daddy has any money, he seems pretty fucking useless. So what are we doing here?
Wow.
There goes
Do you
the
want to go back to
massage.
sleeping in your little cabin? Because that's what's going to happen.
Well,
I take my father and I call a coach. I hail a
Alright.
coach.
For the most part, on the father's side, he doesn't seem to be too aware of what's going on
Yeah.
too much. There's too much that's just occurring, and to him, he's just suddenly appeared in the city somewhere with very little memory, and all these things are happening. He seems bewildered right now.
So,
and he,
yeah.
befuddled, nonplussed,
yes.
bamboozled.
I just basically grab a coach and I tell them, you guys can grab your own coach home. And I just put my father and I ask Patty to follow us.
But they need to save their 9 coppers. Yeah,
Enigma.
so you,
I'll throw 9 coppers and pay for Fig's coach.
Not the
it's a
vampire.
drink for.
Y'all are trying to get me drunk.
I think that's the goal.
I mean,
You mean
It's
more
your
drunk?
birthday.
So yes, you take
Right,
the
she
coach
arrived
back to
drunk.
Trollskull.
I'm just kidding.
Are the
Enigma,
rest
I've
of you
been
going? Go
taking
ahead.
notes, and I think I have your character well established. I was wondering if you'd give me some insights on your skills when I demonstrate your character on stage.
I was wondering if you could give me some skills in shutting up and don't even look at me.
Interesting.
That
Well,
was
as I
a
said,
good one.
Your character has been firmly established. I've taken copious notes. That's not in concern. I understand that part.
That's a lot of words for I'm stupid.
Well, she got you there, getting far.
don't worry,
Yes, she
Ingvar.
did.
She's,
She did sum up her intelligence magnificently, in
like
succinctly
this,
as well.
Everyone.
Hey, I mean, Fig has gone home with her dad, and we're downtown, and we're not too far from the casinos, and I've got this new ability that makes me extra lucky. You guys want to go play some cards? Oh no,
Yes.
we have a quest too. We got that. We got to murder
was
some
a-
halflings.
I feel like we should, try to be there for Alpha and her beautiful, emaciated father.
You think so? She seemed mad. I mean, we could give her some space, but yeah, maybe you're right. We should
We
should go and check in on her.
I agree with Fitzjoffrey. However, you should perhaps focus on Alpha's concerns rather than her father. That might yield superior results.
What? Is he
If
saying
Alpha
we
is
should?
happy with Fitz, she
I-
won't mind so much if Fitz has some time later. But there's an order to these things.
Yeah. So are you
Right.
Are you
Sure.
going home? Yeah. What he said.
But let's
I'm-
go
I'm-
check
I'm-
on her and see what she's doing, and then we'll go off. But just go check in.
What's this intelligence based
The
on?
vampire.
Cheers.
That reminds me of Neverwinter, the game. Your character would speak better if you had higher intelligence. It was actually really fun if you played a low intelligence character.
Oh my god.
Well, Greyhide isn't a low intelligence character, but there's a low intelligence actor playing him. So
Oh
Right.
no!
Anyways, everybody goes back to the Trollskull Manor, I suppose.
Yes.
Unless anyone's against that.
Just in a separate
you
pair.
guys, you come on in. There's Fig's here with her father. It's incredible. It's incredible, and I'm kind of nervous. I want to make a good impression to her father. What do I say to Fig's father? I want him to like me.
Your father does seem to be getting some motor function back.
Right.
Actually, it seemed less about not having the muscle and not having the muscle memory, from what you can tell. And so as time goes on, he's getting back in control of himself, and he can kind of walk on his own.
Greyhide, what should
Is he trying to flap?
Mr. Fig?
Or like peck? That's all.
Technically,
Angelo?
Fig will get there first, so anything
Maybe-
you want to do beforehand.
Angelo, maybe use that that soup you make sometimes.
Oh, I know just the soup. Yes, yes.
Soup.
Oh, it's a
Yes.
perfect idea.
Oh,
Nice bug
can you
guy.
make enough for me? I love that soup. It's like, it's just, just make a larger batch. Fuck off. Well,
Can you guys also get a room, but let me watch?
That's her father and Fig get a room?
No, Angelo and Fig.
Oh,
Oh,
I don't give a
right.
shit about his stupid dad.
I kind of agree with that. Wow. Well, okay, that's a lot. But
With the internet lag, you said you kind of agree with the second part.
Oh,
that I meant it for the first. No, I clearly give a shit about Alpha's father. Alpha, how's he doing? Do you want us to?
Well, before everybody else shows up,
Right, we're not there yet.
Your father is curious and is saying, "Alpha, where am I? What has occurred? I've been going so long, I can't remember."
I don't know. The last time I saw you, I was
Hide.
4. And I guess you've been following me. You were a raven. Was
Yes,
it the Red Wizard? Do you remember anything?
I remember following you all these years. But I have no memory of the specifics.
I have, I
rem-
think, one charge. Oh,
You have one charge of lesser restoration left in it.
I
Are you there?
see
Internet, no.
what happens.
The last thing she said is, "I can try it."
Oh, yes. Yeah, you could if you want. Lesser restoration wouldn't really restore memories per se or anything like that.
Wouldn't bring
It's
it
more of
his memories or anything.
no, maybe the
too-
greater
too
restoration,
small.
but
I think we've got a mystery on our hands, and magic will not be
he
the
does
solution.
he
Do
does say,
Father,
investigation.
I remember
Yeah.
the last thing before I don't know, but the last thing I remember clearly is being captured by the Red Wizard, being in a cage for so long.
he was doing. What about Mother?
Sorry, my cat just.
Was she with you?
Yeah, she. I don't know what happened to your mother. That man was, if you can call him that, was evil. He tried to mold her, to change her. He tried many things. Last I remember, she was in the shell next to me. We weren't allowed to be together. And she started to melt away. It was disgusting. And yet, it hurt so much to see her like that.
Was she still alive?
Yes, she was still alive last time I saw, but I think he had forgotten about her. That experiment must have failed, and he focused on me. Last thing I remember, I was in a cage and he was doing some ritual, chalk and everything all around me. And then, no more clear memories.
You
I
were
got a nice soup for you, Mr. Fig. You can have some
Oh.
soup.
Angelo, this is my father.
Oh.
This is my father, Ren.
Hello, Rem. My name is Angelo.
Father, this is my
Pleasure.
special someone. He made you soup. It's very good.
Special. You notice he's having trouble concentrating with soup in front of him. He's trying to be polite, but
Right.
he really wants that soup. You can tell.
I give him the soup.
And he digs right in and starts eating it like he hasn't eaten in years.
Greyhide gets.
Angela,
Was there a mood swing for Greyhide? I missed.
There was a mood swing for Greyhead, and I would say everybody shows up around. Everybody else will show up around now.
Okay.
Well, this is fantastic! There's the soup. He didn't make any for me, but I'm just so happy that he's got some soup and the whole family is back together.
Really? That's your focus?
Yes, I'm very happy that we're back together, and I don't know, I'm just overwhelmed with emotion, and Fig's reunited with her father, and I'm so hungry! But,
I don't know if Angelo made any more. Maybe.
it's okay. As long as everyone else is happy, but I can make my
Angelo,
own
could you-
breakfast sandwich.
Oh, thank you, Mini Egg.
Actually, it was this Jessica Chinking person
Yeah.
gifted a sub. So thank you, whoever that
Egg,
is.
thank you.
Thank you.
Oh,
Who did it gift to?
that's awesome.
Gifted to Mini Egg was the recipient.
Gifted to Mini Egg.
Yeah.
Lovely.
How nice.
Father, I just like, kind of let him eat right now.
Yeah. Eventually,
I
he
just-
will-
and then the-
Story.
and go ahead.
The rest of the group turns in, and I kind of leave him to his soup, and I turn to them, and I
I'm gonna
just
go
say,
near
"Guys,
you.
I haven't seen him since I was 4, 5. So
Really?
we need
Wonderful.
I grew up in the Ardeep woods, and one day both my parents were gone. So this is, you're caught up. This is all I know. So
Aliens
think
and their
he's been-
experiments.
You think he's been a bird this
So-
entire time?
he said all I got out of him is that he
turned into
remembers
a bird on
being
day
also-
one.
he remembers being kidnapped by the wizard, and he talked a little bit
Do you
about my
believe
mother.
his story? Do you think this is truly your father, and do you believe his story?
I think so, because the experiments were very similar, it sounds, to the one
Oh, I'm so
I
sorry.
experienced.
Oh, sorry.
The only question is, if your red wizard turned him into a raven, and then he started following you, is he following you because of the red wizard, or or did he escape as a bird?
Well, I have my amulet still, so
Right, probably shouldn't just take off to ask the red wizard about it. It's probably not a great idea.
While he was enchanted, there is a possibility that the Red Wizard was using him as a means of locating Fig at all times. However, you broke the enchantment on him. You can now verify if there are any remaining enchantments.
I can let
That's
Fitz
Good
can
point.
verify.
Fitz can
I
let
stare at Alpha's father and I cast a quick detect magic. A slow,
You focus
gentle
on him.
detect
To
magic.
verify if there were any enchantments hidden under the transformation enchantment that were perhaps not undone.
You focus on the father, and you don't see any enchantments, but something catches your eye up in the corner, and you look up a little bit, and floating above the father, about 3 feet up, is this little pulsating magic orb kind of floating in the air above him.
Whoa, is that there this entire time? Only he sees
No
it.
one sees it except Fitz. And it's,
I
I
you
describe
focus
it
on
in
and it-
great detail.
Okay. You describe it, and
there's
you
a
focus on
little-
it, and you realize it's divination magic.
Oh, I think we're being watched by your red wizard
And
friend.
it seems to just be focused on the father.
Or he's being watched.
On the
You know,
father.
it seems to just be watching your father, not
don't-
really the rest of us.
I don't think he can watch me at the moment, but I guess he's still following my father. But then,
I mean, I can't
Greyhide.
I can't
Maybe we
dispel
need to
magic a second time today.
No, that's
Oh,
okay.
You know, all of this,
Perfect.
I can.
Oh. Well,
all of this talking. We're missing out on gambling. This is prime gambling time. Are we gonna keep it?
Be gone as I speak the runic words of power.
Are we gonna keep
cool,
grilling
right.
this old man and badgering him for questions, or let the old guy
He's
go to sleep and
being-
let's roll the
he's-
dice?
God, Greyhide, he's being watched by the red wizard that's trying to kill Alpha. Does that not?
He's been watching us
And-
for the longest time anyway.
and
If
we
he's anywhere, he
have
should
the
What level do you cast it at?
Right, the
Oh,
own state
third is the best I've got.
or a
Third?
defining a.
Then go ahead and roll a spell ability.
Enigma.
Could you actually roll that for me? It just bugged.
Cheers.
I'm reloading everything, but
Wait, where's my dice?
Oh
I
no.
took a drink and I didn't have to.
Someone talk about Emmy Ramen.
Oh yeah.
Imi Ramen. If
it-
only can. Do you think Angelo
Almost-
can make your father some noodles with no carbohydrates so that he can get better without getting diabetes?
He might need the protein to rebuild the muscle, right?
Yes,
if you're gonna
Angelo,
be making some
Yeah.
ramen,
can
Angelo, could you make some for me too? I'm really hungry. Okay, Greyhide. I was just trying to impress Fig's father, but I make you some Imi ramen as well, and I'll make some ramen for some Imi ramen for everybody. Okay?
Oh, Angela.
Yes.
Greyhide. Yes, it's fine.
Am I good
Angela,
to
I'm
roll
so
it?
happy you're here.
I'm happy you're here too, and I want to do everything in my power to make sure your father is comfortable, and that, of course, that he likes me because, well,
You don't have to worry. You're perfect.
I'm gonna give the finger to both of you. Just to, I don't know why.
I
It
just
wasn't even-
ignore.
No, he really
I
is
don't
perfect.
even
Oh,
see
yes,
the
there was.
fingers.
I do it behind their back. I just go like this.
I'm just going to feel a little bit jealous that they're so perfect together, you know? I'm still stinging from Alpha turning into Felric. I'm also watching
you go.
Ingvar to see
I
if
already
his
forgot about
Dispel
that.
magic does anything.
Yes, you cast it in the area.
Enigma and I are
you see
perfect
it
together
fade away.
too. Are you jealous of us? Because we're even more perfect than them. I personally, I think.
Yes,
So,
Greyhide, I'm jealous of you and Enigma as well.
Yeah, I knew it. I knew it.
unfortunately,
God,
Alpha
it's
the
just-
Thayan Wizard is
It makes
aware
them
of
fight really
everything
well.
up until now. So any conversations you might have had in the vicinity of the bird, he may have been listening.
Oh, I'm going to lean into Alpha and whisper, so we wouldn't talk octe outabite the sroke of Sister Finding A.
I don't know how
I'm gonna
close
get
he
the
was to
finger.
hear those details, though. Maybe he doesn't exactly know, or he might have already acted on it.
He may at least suspect.
We're gonna have to proceed with caution then. Thank you, Ingvar. So how
Ingvar.
do we
You know-
go?
Perfect.
It was
Perhaps
Fitz who
about-
gave me the
we should
idea.
go back. Yeah, you know, we're all friends here. Maybe we should go back to that what's her name? The
To get my father
Um,
another
the-
amulet.
Sure.
Ga-
Or the
Gambling
no,
hall?
what was the goddess not
Timora.
goddess, the cleric?
Oh, Obaya?
No, there was a cleric. Obaya. Oh, I love her. She's so cute and so pious. Always
Really? You
trying
think
to
she's
convert
cute?
Me, but
Or that
The
monk.
shape-
Maybe that monk
head
in the
thing works.
mountain.
I don't know. I got a thing for
I
bad
mean-
girls, personally.
Yeah, we can tell.
Yes.
That's a seduce.
That's a
So yeah, what are you gonna do now? Right now, it is a little late after that whole thing happened. It's dark out. It's about 10 p.m. or so.
Might be time for a long rest, and then we can
Well-
murder some halflings in the morning, maybe.
You
I
keep
I want
saying
to.
the word murder. You are a friendly noise now, and perhaps that shouldn't be the first recommendation.
What?
You know, he's always been sort of a swing, you know, back and
pendulum?
forth. I don't think he's
Friendly
really going to
noise.
murder anyone.
No, I'm not a murderer. Everyone knows when I say murder, it's sort of playful, jovial, battle and adventuring type of stuff.
I mean, except that one or
do
two
not murder.
times.
One or
Except, you know.
Because the objective was
Yeah.
missing persons. I know it's a Zentarum mission, so obviously killing is implied because
As
they're
a Greyhide's
evil.
attorney, I strongly object to this kind of ridiculous allegations. When you use the word murder, you must say alleged murder. And these are absolutely ridiculous. And unless you want to face legal fines and subpoenas, especially subpoenas, you will cease all mention of murder around my client Greyhide. Thank you. Hey,
You know, with
my hands are
awkward-
tied. I can't say anything, but yeah.
You hear a
it's-
knocking
Someone's
at the door.
Wait,
Someone's
wait,
at the-
wait, With
okay.
an awkward glance at Alpha, I lean over and I give Angelo's massive chef bicep a little rub and I say, "A lawyer too. Angelo, is there anything you can't do?"
Okay.
I feel like I should roll disadvantage because he's already in now.
I-
Yes, there is something that I will not
There's-
do.
And
Waiting
what's
for the
what's
result
that,
of the roll.
Angelo? Well, we've got a 19.
Was there a knock at the door?
but-
Should I murder? Who's
Okay.
behind the? I mean, answer the door.
Oh, we've
Wait,
got a
so
one.
where-
We've got a
Answer the door.
natural one
Oh, that's
on the
amazing.
seducer.
We can't just enter the door. Where's my father right now? Like, is he in the? Where?
He's at the bar right now. You all, I assumed you all
Do you-
closed the door at the front. He's at the bar right now eating.
Okay.
and there's
The door
someone
can
knocking
be
at the door.
the bar portion can be sectioned off.
No, not really. It's kind
Not
of
really.
view of the door.
I, Greyhide, will answer
Okay.
the door.
Do
and if
not let them
someone-
in. Do not let them in. We
Okay,
don't know.
I will
We
keep them
cannot
out.
see
I'll
my
tell them
father.
we're closed, and I will keep. I will only open the door a crack and murder who's ever on the other side of the. I mean, no, talk
Perfect,
to who's ever the other side of the door.
We need a channel point.
Ingvar, he's
Greyhide will murder the next
totally
NPC.
joking.
No,
I just
I'm
have
gonna
a
join him
door.
at the
Like,
door.
it's still there.
Excuse me.
It's a local colloquialism we have back on the farm. So pass me the gravy, murder the gravy. That's just it's we use murder interchangeably for all kinds of verbs.
I
know.
don't
Open
think
the
that's-
door! You hear from behind.
Do we recognize
Who does
voice?
that? Yeah, who does that sound
No.
like?
You don't recognize the voice.
I will open the door. Actually, I will
Okay.
not open the door. I'll say, "Who goes there?" through the door.
I quickly because I'm like Fig is feeling a little paranoid, so I have that cloak on,
Okay.
and I quickly
Oh.
grab my father and I like skip upstairs.
Okay. You're upstairs with your father. You all see kind of this this doorway appear in front of them. They just walk through it, and it closes behind and vanishes.
Wow, that's useful.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Indeed.
The,
Go to the door.
you ask that, and it says, "I am Constable Dooley." And you hear another voice. Yeah, open the door.
Well, it's a good thing
I'll open
that
the door a
Angelo
crack.
is also your lawyer, Greyhide. I feel like this is for you.
I'll open the door a crack and I'll say, "We're closed right now. Can I help you with something?"
You
I'll
see
just zoom my
someone
face.
in the garb of the city watch. The garb of the city watch. He has the green and yellow colors on him, some type of basic chainmail underneath his cloak, and he's this human guy with a goatee and brown hair, and next to him is this dwarf, completely shaven, bald, with a monocle in his eye, and he's also wearing the same type of clothes but smaller. And the guy says, "There was a dead body found behind Trollskull Manor. Do you know anything about this?" And the guy with the monocle, the dwarf with the monocle, says, "Yeah, speak up."
Sir,
No, I don't know anything about the dead body.
I think it's a little bit presumptuous to simply come knocking on the door and ask about dead bodies? Are you hiring the good gentlemen here, the Tarragon Legends, to investigate this murder? They can certainly be of assistance to you. Alpha only charges a modest fee, and they are truly excellent. A friendly noise, magical master, a tracking expert, and a churlish, something. She can threaten people. That's, yes.
Yes,
Many
if you
skills,
want any
right?
assistance, we are certainly adventurers for hire. We can get to the bottom of this unseemly, unscrupulous, brutal murder, and whoever is responsible for it should be brought to justice and executed, I would say.
Roll. You can roll with advantage due to Greyhide helping you with that.
Did I lay it on a little too thick there? Okay, let me roll.
That's
feel like
rolling
we should get more.
I was gonna say you actually have inspiration from last week from Crowley, but I guess you don't need it.
So I'm rolling what?
Take note of that, though.
Persuasion?
Ingvar rolled with advantage since you both were doing it as a pair. And,
Oh, okay.
And he got a 26.
And Ingvar's better at it.
No,
He's
not.
kind of taken aback. He even says, "Yes, I heard of your adventures at the Yawning Portal."
What do I do?
what
Say
is-
headlong into danger?
Oh yeah.
Headlong into danger is where we will go in search of the killers. And we will not rest till every one of them hangs from the city square.
Seeing as Trollskull Manor has been implicated, I'm certain we can give you a discount on the fees.
Also fits can seduce the next NPC. But
I'm
he
I'm
says,
also going to just
the guy's kinda
suddenly
taken
realize
aback and-
that none of
yeah.
us.
Go ahead.
Oh, so you go first.
Okay. The
I
guy's
was going
kind
to
of
say, I'm
taken
going to
aback.
also
and-
sort of
and he
suddenly
says,
realize.
"Oh, that internet delay." But he says, "Yes, that is quite a formidable group you all must be. Nonetheless, we have to investigate this. This is the city's responsibility. I am sorry for..." And he seems to have a completely different demeanor after your whole talk about trying to get them to hire you and stuff and reminding them of who you are. And he says, "There was a body found behind Trollskull. We're trying to find the culprit. I don't want to alarm you, but there was something strange about it." And the dwarf speaks up and says, "Yeah, there was a vampire did it. There's 2 fang marks on the neck."
Did you say vampire?
Oh my
Possibility.
god, a vampire killed someone and put a corpse behind Trollskull Manor? Who would possibly try to frame us about with a
Well,
are there
I,
even
as a
vampires?
paladin, loathe vampires. There is a neck thirsty for my axe.
I think
Let
the guy
me-
was
Right.
lying. I honestly don't even think there was a body, like, at all.
You say that out loud? Okay.
Is that enough to know for alternatives,
Well,
for my knowledge?
Ma'am, we do not lie. We are the City Watch and we are bound by a code.
I think he's lying.
well, nonetheless, we probably have to, whether it's a lie or not, we
I
have
mean,
to follow this through fruition because
I think the person
As a
who's
counterpoint,
lying
may I
is
suggest-
whoever killed someone and left them behind our building. I think we're being framed
Nobody
by some
died.
nefarious
There was
vampire.
no body. There's no such thing as vampire.
I'm just going to try to whisper into Enigma's ear.
all
I don't think
valid
that's a
points
great
from
line
both
to
sides.
follow.
It makes my head spin, really. But yes. So, will you need access to anything to investigate? What is it you would like? How can we assist?
We found the
Can we not
body.
assist?
Well, we found the body and we took it to the morgue at the. We have a morgue at the main city tower, and he points down the way. You know that a few blocks down there is a little sentinel where there's city guards stationed, and they do have a place to kind of put bodies temporarily.
Fitz Joffrey.
That's a Fitz. So just next. And they said we have the body. Tomorrow morning, we're going to get the priest to come cast her spell so that she can get the body to give any last memories that it had. We can usually get it to say a few words and figure out what they last saw.
That is smart. That is a really smart move. And the morgue just down the street, you say, is where. That is a really smart move. We're going to catch this culprit.
May I
And then
recommend
I'm just going
the possibility of a
Wander up to the. Sorry?
the possibility of a chupacabra as an alternative. Not that I want to disparage the guards.
That's what I
because
think it
there
is.
are possibilities other than
Yes.
vampire as to why
We
they
have
could
had
be
a
bite marks in the-
chupacabra problem in Waterdeep. Dare I say infestation as of
Really?
late. Yes.
I wasn't aware.
And Wendigos. Do you hear about the Wendigo infection? Oh my goodness. Chupacabras, Wendigos, Bat Boy was
Wow.
here. Yeah.
Bat boy.
The
Yeah,
guard
his
says,
little boy looks like a bat.
Bat
It's
boy.
terrifying.
What
I
is a
hate him. I hate him!
Chupacabra. What is a chupacabra? Yeah, what the hell is
The
that?
Cabra's your mom.
No,
Well, the man was
not-
sucked to death, my dear. If it was his mom, that's. Sorry.
Oh, sorry. That was just too good.
That was pretty good.
Your mom sucked.
The dwarf also laughs. He
Like
he
your
slaps
mom.
his knee
Yes.
and-
Chupacabra. Oh my gosh. I
have to
can't
insult
even.
someone.
But no,
Dooley
it's a
looks
goat
annoyed.
it's a magic goat with fangs.
Is the guard dude still there?
Yeah, they're both at the door.
Okay,
They
I'm gonna
say-
insult
Yeah,
them.
those are
You
I
the-
guys?
think Fitz had to seduce him.
Oh, Ferg. Okay, I'll
Well,
insult
I
Come
am
on,
them
going
guys,
to-
let's get all our channel point things going.
Okay. So you go first.
Right,
and I'll
so I'm
go.
just going to.
I have an idea.
Can
I
I-
would like. No, let me just say this. I have an idea. Can you take us to the morgue so we can identify the body? It might be somebody that we know if he was near Trollskull
Yeah.
Manor, and we can identify the body. And so just and I think maybe you guys, maybe you should look after Fig, you two, and perhaps I can just go and take a look myself and see if it's somebody that we know. And unless Enigma, if you'd like to join me, you could. But
I will be joining you because I
Mhm.
don't trust you,
Really
so I'm gonna come
high.
with. Because honestly, I
Yes.
don't want you looking at any women when
Oh, wow.
you're on your way there. And I think that body.
that is
Oh.
reasonable.
Yeah.
That is a little
What,
kinky
were,
at
what
the
was
morgue.
Fitz gonna do?
I think I shall also come because
No.
and wander up to the constable and just gently stroke his bicep and say, "I'm going to join you as well because I just can't resist being around men of power, and I'm
I
going to
would have to
stare into his
recommend
eye,
you
roll
know,
to
this
seduce."
my friend Fitzjoffrey, who is not the leader of this group, is a little inebriated right now, and he likes to
How dare you.
come on and sexually assert himself against members of authority, and I think it's highly inappropriate at this time, Fitzjoffrey, that
Greyhide,
you're doing to this
you are
fine
just-
city watch thing. I'm a
You-
paladin, and he's a
You are
clothier.
just
clothiers,
jealous.
right?
I'm
You have
gonna.
this
Greyhide,
advantage
you are
now,
just
Fitz.
jealous, but you are
I'm
jealous
gonna-
that I am attracted to this hunk of a man. You wish that you had biceps like this, don't you? Powder.
I'm gonna look-
Clearly he's clearly he's not in his right mind. I think it would be best that me, a paladin, a member of the order of the first or what's it called, the order of the gauntlet. Remember, the order of the gauntlet itself should be
Sorry, the order of
most
the what?
qualified to handle this.
Enigma.
Oh shit. Okay.
Oh, I got
I'm
one
going
too
to-
earlier. What do I have to
We
do?
got-
Okay, I'm gonna look at the guard. I'm
Have
gonna
a
be like,
mood
guys,
swing.
please stop calling him a man. Fitz, he is not a man of power. I'm gonna look him up and down, and I'm gonna say that is a woman.
You think this is clearly a male. Well, I shouldn't. I suppose we shouldn't assume. Constable, how do you identify?
Clearly, Constable, perhaps only
Also-
one of us should go. Maybe you decide which one of us, and I'm gonna roll for persuasion, and I'm going to be gleaming, and I'm going to be gleaming, and I will not try to seduce him. or question his own sexuality. I will just be dignified Greyhide and try to persuade and just say, why don't you choose which one of the three of us should go and inspect the body and
So
identify
this guy's
it?
gotten a lot of mixed signals, and thank you, Mini GG. That is awesome, given all those bits.
Woohoo! Thank you.
I will. With all this going on, he's been barraged with a bunch of mixed signals.
A little
so
bit.
you can roll that persuasion, but it'll be at disadvantage at this point.
Do all of us roll a
Alright.
persuasion?
You
Yeah,
can
I
roll
already-
intimidation if you want.
Okay, I'm gonna roll an
already-
intimidation.
I've already rolled
Okay,
persuasion.
I rolled an
and I've got
18, so I got to roll again, right? Okay.
Yep.
I've got a
Alright,
21, so Greyhide, if you're making him choose between us, I don't know how that's going to work out for you. I think we should maybe just all go, but
I rolled a
Um,
16 on
he-
intimidation.
Let me see. He doesn't seem so intimidated. He kind of backs up and says, "Oh, thank you, Hoyty, for subscribing. That is was that gift?
Oh my god!
Crowley
Jeff,
gifted.
Hi Jeff, thank
Crowley,
you.
thank you.
Thank
Crowley,
you.
for gifting.
And
That's
Crowley.
awesome.
Oh Crowley, thank you.
I will approve more pull requests now. But he looks annoyed. He says, you people impressed me at first, but now I want you to know I am watching you." And he backs up and slams the door shut and leaves.
well, that's great. I was trying to
He's
get
a
us all to
liar.
go together. Greyhide, why did you have to make that? Like we were just gonna. Oh, this is on you. This is your fault, as well as the corpse in the backyard is also your fault.
That guy
What
is
are
a
we gonna
liar.
do? We have
There's no corpse.
I wanted to go and do this myself, Fitzjeffrey, and you asserted yourself into something that is clearly paladin business. And I will
wanted to
remember
help you
this.
clear your
Alpha/Fig.
name from
Clear my name? Are you implying that I was involved
the
in...
murderer. Yes, maybe a little.
I just like you say he insert himself.
All right. Okay, when I was evil Greyhide, I killed one person, okay? I killed one person, then I let my girlfriend suck his blood and she threw him out the window. Does that make me a bad person?
It did, yes.
No, it doesn't,
Well-
honey. You're a good guy. That
I
guy
know,
deserved it.
I mean, I'm sure
Okay,
it made
well-
sense at the time.
Meanwhile, while this is going on, I'm upstairs. So, Dad, while you're sitting there, I thought I'd tell you a little bit about Angelo. You know, he's really important to me. And anyway, when you're feeling better, I think you should meet him properly. He'll make you this cappuccino. It's this thing that people drink here. Anyway, while this is going
Yeah,
on and they're
you
dealing
go
with the
on for a while.
constable, yeah.
An hour later, you'll find that he had already fallen asleep.
Oh, that's nice. I was getting a long rest.
Aww.
So, but guys, I think we've got to go, and my plan was to go and identify him, and then when he was looking, I would accidentally bash his skull in beyond recognition and just say, whoops. But maybe we have a better plan now. Maybe we need to use stealth, get into the morgue, and just, you know,
Greyhide,
maybe chop off his head and do what?
did she bite him in the face?
I didn't bite anyone. That didn't happen.
No.
That person
So then
was
his
lying.
memories cannot be called because his brain will be too bashed to bits and useless. Or we could
He doesn't
steal the
have a
body
brain.
altogether and burn him. You know.
He's an idiot. He has
I
no
mean-
freaking brain.
Okay, so I think it might be no, not the constable, the corpse enigma. The corpse is getting
Yeah,
bashed
the
because
corpse had no brain. He's clearly an idiot. He's dead.
So I
Well,
think
you're in the
only
clear
thing-
because he's not going to remember you. You were already, he was already dead when you sucked his blood. He's going to
I
remember
need
me
you
murdering him.
here. You're not going to jail. You didn't
I
even
think
do
it might
anything.
I am going to jail.
So it might
I'm
be a
worthless.
little- No.
I've gotten my
Greyhide.
powers back. I'm a paladin, and they're gonna throw me into jail because I murdered this man. Well, but I did. Wait, I did do it under the orders of Exvim, or else he was. So maybe I can blame it on Exvim and just.
Enigma.
I think that's a good
Okay,
idea.
I'm gonna insult Fitz.
Not the vampire.
After you take a drink.
Cheers.
You're down.
I'm gonna say to Fitz, listen, Fitz, this is your fault why any of this is happening. The
Yes!
fact that the constable came here, I don't understand what the heck is wrong with you. But
Yes.
you need to fix
I didn't-
this. You need to
I
fix
didn't murder
this.
anyone. I
Thanks,
didn't
Charlie,
suck
for the
anybody's
tips.
blood, and I didn't push
Take
any corpses out.
responsibility. Take responsibility for your actions.
Didn't
and
you,
the harm
Fitz?
to other people.
Didn't you kill him and suck his
You
blood and
killed
push him
him.
out the window?
Fitz
Didn't
killed
you?
him. Fitz killed him.
No, I did not. I
That's
am
just
feeling-
what the murderer would say, isn't it? That's
Exactly.
exactly what the murderer would say.
That's exactly,
How is
baby.
this-
He fucking killed
Yep.
him.
This is fine. This is fine. They are going to look at his memories and see a big old smile. Greyhide
Excuse
taking
me?
his. Yes. And
I
what?
happen to have a transcript on record of the previous conversation. Let me read it to you. At 10:46 p.m., I have Fitzjeffrey saying, "Oh boy, feels so good to murder that old man and suck his blood and push him out the window." And
I
then
thought you were
he did a cartwheel and said that he wants to go to jail. I have it right here in the transcript.
Can I borrow that transcript for the prologue?
No.
you may not.
Nobody.
But it.
Angelo,
have-
I thought. What would Alpha think of you right now, Angelo? You're trying to impress her father, and here you are trading lies with this 2-bit Value Village paladin. We have Value Village in Waterdeep. It's my favorite store.
Hey, that cuts deep, Fitzgerald. Listen, we've been horsing around, and Fitz, I know you didn't do it. This is all on me, and I'm sorry. We're highly emotional. This is all on me, and the truth is, I need your help more than ever before. And I sacrificed everything and fought Exvim off, and I just want to continue to clear my name. So, if you can forgive me, Fitz, for being the jackal that I am, and if we can band together. I tried to conceal it from you and clear my name in person, but now that you know the truth, I ask you to help me.
Sure. Well, all right. So here's a question:
Yes.
If Exvim took, how did you kill him? Like, did you do it from in front, from behind? Did you take his soul like you did with Durbane? In which case, maybe he wouldn't have memories of it. But I suppose his last memory would still be you. Does a soul still need? Does a corpse?
I'm
need
just
to
trying to remember because I got the order to kill him, and
Yes.
and I actually, Exvim did take his soul, so perhaps they couldn't get the memories from him. Could we do a knowledge arcane? Could we roll for something? Because maybe
Yep.
that's.
It would be knowledge. It would be knowledge religion, actually.
Not something I know.
I
very
rolled a
much about.
14, which is pretty good. 14 plus 2, 16.
Ingvar rolled a 20.
No, that was for arcane.
Oh.
But I thought it might be
religion,
arcane.
though.
I rolled religion after it was lower.
Oh, I see. Yes, you are correct.
Is
So you
16
got a
good enough, though,
16.
for religion? I think I probably know something.
I'm actually not sure. This doesn't return that.
Yo, subscriber!
Oh, it's
Oh,
a gifted.
thank you. Whoever subscribed, because I was reading a spell. Oh, it was Mini 8GG gifted the
who
sub,
gifted-
and someone gifted a sub to him. So thank you for that, and Rod got
Thank
it.
you, Mini 8 Egg, and you, Yarod. I think I said that was right.
Yeah. So with a
Died.
16,
That's a lie.
you're not
Slander.
exactly sure. You know what the spell is. You know it's called Speak to the Dead. You don't think it requires having the soul left in it.
I believe the soul has gone to Exvim and it's been expunged from his body. And, but if we're wrong about this, then we'll have the full force of the city guard coming to arrest me, Greyhide, and I will have no choice but to surrender to them unless I leave the city.
Greyhide can say whatever he wants, but what I meant was that the spell does not require the soul being left in the body. It can still speak to the dead, even if the soul is no longer there.
Oh,
Right, so either way, we're
we're bones. So
We're
we have to
fucked.
destroy the brain or something. Yes.
The head needs to be
I
gone.
mean, what if we just, the truth and said that you were under the influence of a demon who you have since
No.
vanquished?
No. Should we
Yeah,
kill
that would
him?
have been that would have been good to lead with that, but we did all of that lying up until the point, and then you questioned his sexuality, and then
Oh, another
or
cheer.
made him
Thank you.
confused.
Enigma question his sexuality, really. I just wanted to
Oh,
make
you
sure I
just
wasn't
wanted to have
assuming
sex
anything.
with him, yes.
You are awesome.
Well, I was trying to distract
clarify,
him with his sexuality.
She denied his sexuality, and you questioned it afterwards. As a matter of courtesy, however.
He wasn't even
The
gay.
vampire.
Another drink
What
for
do
the
I have to
vampire.
do? Oh, I have to drink?
Yeah.
Cheers.
Because happy
I think I have a
birthday.
limit on
I
those.
think
Fitzjoffrey.
I think the most adventurous and
Turn 'em on.
thing to do would be to go on a stealthy quest after midnight, after the witching hour, bust into the mortuary, destroy the body, and that's my vote. What does everyone else decide?
Well, does anybody know? I mean, I feel like if we do anything body, they might notice when the priestess comes, and then it's
Yes, but
suspicious
they won't-
that.
Well, no body, no crime. You know, that's the way law is done in Waterdeep. So, you know, it's like if they...
But your
Can
plan involves
Angelo-
leaving the body
they
there.
would need-
So there
No,
will
we're
be a
going to
body.
you're going to take the body away and burn it or something, is what I say. Or maybe we could just throw it back in the Trollskull backyard and hope they don't never find it a second time, you know?
Yeah, that's
They'll never look in the same
Not a
place
great
twice.
idea.
It's like Battleship.
also. The other thing is that they were here, they asked us questions. We were kind of weird about it, unfortunately.
Uh-huh.
And
None of that
if-
amounts to
if-
evidence. Don't you watch a Law and Order SVU? They
No,
need
but-
a body. They need forensic evidence. They need semen or blood drawing us to
Okay.
the crime.
I hope you don't have any
There
of
go
is
to
these.
the
no
docks,
semen.
Get some semen.
Okay. Well, but
That's
you know,
what I think.
if the body is suddenly removed, burned, or tampered with in any way, do you think maybe they might suspect us?
They will suspect us, but they'll suspect me, but they won't be able to do anything about it.
We need
I
an
have made
alibi.
up my mind. Headlong
We need-
into danger.
We need an
But
alibi.
I'm going to have to leave an
Wait,
alibi.
Greyhide. Here's what we'll do.
Yes.
Alpha
Okay.
will be out with her father, but she won't be. Angela will vouch for her. She'll shift into you. We'll go to a casino. She'll gamble your money, and then we'll sneak away and go do the stealth mission. And then when everybody asks where we were at the casino, gambling away.
I actually really like this plan.
Yes.
May I
Except for the
amend?
gambling of my money, but I guess that is a fair way to do it. How
I
much?
mean, you
Yes, I mean, but
If
I
I
mean,
can
if
offer a
you win,
small
can we at
amendment.
least split the winnings?
Just a small amendment to the plan.
Sure.
Perhaps,
Yes.
just perhaps, instead of the casino, we could consider speaking to the halflings regarding the missing persons, or speaking to the people of the bar regarding the missing persons.
That could be good too. That would
Great
save
idea.
me the money. Then
Sure.
you don't. Nice try getting to spend my money, but
you
But,
keep talking
yes.
about gambling. I was trying to play. But yes, Ingvar, that's a great idea. Let's kill two birds stoned at once. Let's go to the thank you, Crowley. Let's go to the tavern in the North Ward and punch some small people.
So I'm wondering,
Am I allowed to say
Enigma,
that?
you're good at stealth. Would you be able to join me in raiding the should Enigma go with Fitz? Actually, maybe Enigma should go with the fake. Oh no, it'll. Yeah. So how are we going to split this up? So it's the fake Greyhide is going to go with Fitzjoffrey, or with Enigma, or should Fitzjoffrey come with me and maybe the fake Greyhide with Enigma together?
Well, Fig should most likely come for the interrogation portion, ideally.
That's a good point. Yes. So fake Greyhide, which is Fig, comes with Fitz to the bar, and real Greyhide goes with Enigma
to the morgue.
And Ingvar.
I think
What's-
I am. I would much prefer going with you to interrogate people, but I do have a number of abilities that could potentially. Actually, then
And
I do a bit
another
of
thought. Here's
magic.
another thought. Maybe Greyhide doesn't need to be actually in the morgue either. Maybe it's better to have the real Greyhide with as your edge. I'm just saying because whoever is better at stealth should probably go to the mortuary, and the real Greyhide could make a scene somewhere and just, that would
Greyhide?
then the alibi would be. But I'd be asking a lot of you to do this for me.
If you
That's
take
the
off
thing.
your armor, you actually have advantage on stealth.
I'll be honest,
Oh,
I
okay.
don't really want
the
to
boots.
help you with this portion because you see, as a friendly noise, you stand for honor and justice, and
Yes.
you're discussing annihilating a corpse to escape responsibility for what you've done, and you have not yet discussed the possible restitution or aid that you could offer to this person's family after you obliterate their body from this world.
You
Did
make
you
some
know-
really interesting points, but let's get back onto the corpse annihilation plan as we were
I mean, that
discussing.
guy
Yes.
was a terrible human being, and
Oh,
Greyhide
he was a nice
crazy,
man.
bro.
I actually drew a tear when I was ordered to murder him, but he doesn't actually have family. He was 115 years old, and he actually longed for death, but sadly, I sent him to hell. I mean, if there's only a way I could free his soul from the clutches of Exvim, where he
He was
is
a
now.
terrible person.
Is that
terrible-
is there a
Terrible
way-
tasting person, though.
Roll a knowledge religion, I guess. Greyhide.
Okay.
I mean, that's an interesting idea. I will also
20.
say
You're pretty sure actually he probably was released when you destroyed the gauntlet. At this point, you think Exvim was actually not a deity at all. He was inhabiting the gauntlet itself, and that once you
Oh.
destroyed his corruption from it, it probably released anything he had.
Okay. So he's in a better place now. He's dead and shit. So that means he doesn't have any family, so we're absolved
He's
of
dead and
that
shit.
moral quandary.
Dead
So
and
let's
shit.
destroy the living shit out of his corpse, shall we? But I swear by all that I stand for that I will make a memorial to him in Trollskull Manor. But, not a public one, so they're going to, that'll arouse suspicion and stuff. Like, we'll probably put it underneath the floorboards or some shit. But we will do something we'll do something in his honor. I vow that we will do something in his honor to make this right.
No.
I'm sorry, no?
Greyhide,
Please, sweetheart, please, for Grey Heidi Whitey.
Okay. For my babe.
Heidi Whitey.
Then I will render my assistance. I will go with Enigma and hide her from all sight while she does this. None will be able to see or sense your presence so long as you do not commit violence. You will be able to abscond with the body and save Greyhide.
Abscond we shall.
Meanwhile, I'm still upstairs with my dad sleeping, and so Angelo, there was this one time we went, we had this picnic, and he had this whole spread. You wouldn't believe he made his own olives. His own olives. Could you believe it?
He made
Yep.
olives. Wow.
Still going about Angelo. Hasn't realized the father fell asleep.
I'm just gonna make one last attempt here. Greyhide, I really think if you went to, the girl with the scar, the really burly paladin woman, and you told her like, look, this is what happened, and it was Ingvar's fault. It was Exvam's fault. Just laid it all out, and she would probably go to the city watch and be like, this is what happened. And I'm sure that they would, they'd be like, why did you lie to us? And we'd be like, because you made us uncomfortable, because, you will accuse them of being rude to Enigma.
That's an interesting plan, but it's not as fun as corpse desecration. So let's. I really want to go forward with that plan and the whole confessing. I don't think they're going to be as forgiving as you think. I think this is the best plan. The city of Waterdeep. They've. Are you with me or not?
It's your corpse. I mean, sure.
It's your corpse.
It's your corpse.
You know, all right. Let's go.
Let's
Ooh,
do
I just
this.
had-
No,
Good.
no more changes of plans. This one's locked in.
Right. No, perfect. All right, let's
Hi
go.
ho, hi ho. We're off to burn some corpses. Yeah.
What's the plan as of this exact moment? Are we waiting, or
Well,
it's like
we're
2
gonna wait
PM
till,
at this
like,
point?
till
don't
after
we need a
midnight
rest?
and-
Because I feel we just used a lot of spell slots with Fig's father.
We don't have time for. We could probably do a short rest, I think, and then it'd be like what, 3 a.m.
You would have had a short rest by now. So if on your character sheet, if you want to use a short rest for it,
I already
reasons,
did last, yeah.
Okay.
So I still. I don't know if I got any spells. Yeah, I have all my spell slots back, but I'm probably not gonna need them.
I don't think you
I'm
used
go-
any because you didn't have any of your
Yeah.
powers last time.
That's right. Yeah.
That's right. So I'm going to go knock on Alpha, and I'm going to say, Alpha, we
And so there was this time where Angelo and I also we went.
no.
Oh, you're sleeping. Stay right there. Okay, so I go to the door. What? Who was it?
Oh, well, it's the constable, and they want us to go and investigate the halflings, but you have to do it impersonating Greyhide.
The halflings?
Yes.
We already. Why would the constables want us to? What? We got
Okay.
that mission from Yagra.
Okay.
Okay. Are you lying to me?
Go ahead and roll an insight. Or what did you say, Fitz?
I said yes.
Well, you don't have to roll it.
Okay.
All right. So
Ooh, I would have. 24.
remember when Greyhide was a demon, or had a demon? Remember him, Phase? And well, so apparently he killed an old man, and Enigma sucked the old man's blood and pushed him out of the window, and then he was in our backyard. Nobody thought about it, and the watch came to investigate. But we're going to clear Greyhide's name, and I sort of explained the plan.
They know it's Greyhide?
No, they will
Okay, so
if we don't desecrate the body.
Yes.
There's no desecration required. Absolutely none.
No, right, that's right.
I'm kind of dealing with something here.
Can you just come with me, looking like Greyhide, and then come right back? Because
What do you need me to do?
Just be Greyhide. Yes.
oh no,
I
wait.
can look
And-
after your father, and I'll make sure nothing happens to your father, and I'll take excellent care of him if you wish, and I can feed him, some spaghetti and some shrimp salad,
Okay, yeah, make sure he stays.
cornbread.
And Angelo, do not let anybody in this room. And explain to him I'll be back. I have to go deal with this apparently, and I'll leave Patty with you too.
Oh yes, leave the bear. He's very big and burly. Okay.
And I'll leave. That orb was still watching my dad, right?
It's gone now.
It was dispelled.
It was dispelled. Okay, good.
And you would know by now, probably looking into it for whatever reason, that you can only do it every so often. If you fail, I think you can try once every 8 hours or something like that. It might even be once a day. If you look.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, so
Well-
Patty, you stay with my father. If anyone besides me or Angelo comes through that door, just rip them apart. And so I tell this to Patty, and I follow Fitz, and I'm like, okay, Fitz, I don't have a lot of patience. So what
24
exactly
hours.
do you need me to do?
I just realized Greyhide is coming with us, so you need to phase into Enigma and come try to find a halfling, which we were doing anyway for money for Yagra, just looking like Enigma so that nobody realizes that she's sneaking off with Ingvar to do the thing with the corpse.
Why
Just
aren't
be
we all-
churlish and threaten people. It'll be fine.
Why aren't we all taking care of the... we're the diversion.
We're the alibi. Yes.
And we
Okay.
will also be engaging in the rescue operation of the missing person, ideally while being an alibi.
That's right. So we will be killing two birds with one stone because we are very efficient.
Enough with
I
the
thought you'd
killing,
like that.
please.
Yep,
Can we stop the killing?
I mean,
birds.
killing two birds with one
Murdering. It's
stone,
called murdering two birds with one
It's an
stone.
expression.
I feel like to say
Fine,
stop the
repetitive.
killing is just a very negative thing that I don't need
I
to hear
agree.
at all.
I
So
agree.
shut up.
It's very
Okay.
bigoted against killers and murderers.
So
Really
I
is.
begrudgingly
The bird
I
murderers.
shift into Enigma.
Okay.
Just give me the finger for a second. Oh yeah, that really hits the spot. Nice. Perfect.
Maybe
Got
smear
it.
a bit more.
You're ready.
There we go.
All right. So I guess I'll let you guys go ahead. You guys go ahead and head off to, whatever you're doing, and then we'll skulk out afterwards towards the morgue.
So who's
Well,
going
Grey-
out first?
Greyhide. Greyhide, aren't you coming with us to the halfling bar
Headlong
and then-
into danger! Sorry, what were you saying?
Yes, very good. Aren't you coming with us to the tavern so that Ingvar and Ingmar, who are sneakier, can go do the thing?
I like.
Oh, is that the
Alpha
plan? I don't
slash
have to go?
fig.
All right, let's do that.
Well,
Yeah,
we said the
it's-
sneaky ones.
They are the sneaky ones, so I can be Greyhide
Angelo?
and yes. Okay,
Angelo?
excellent. We're the Trollskull Schnitzels. Let's do it.
Right,
Oh.
Tarragon schnitzels.
Angelo,
Go, Tim.
Legends.
Angelo,
Yes.
Angelo.
Yes, what do you want?
This
Yes,
is
yes,
Enigma
yes.
saying it.
I'm sorry, it's me, Fig.
What do you want? Oh, it's
I
your
know.
fig.
I know.
This is kind of disconcerting right now.
Yes.
It's very alluring, but also kind of I'm confused.
Okay,
What would you like to
Shh,
say?
don't say anything, Angelo. Just shh.
just stay with my father.
Oh, sorry, your
and-
eyes are up there. Yes.
We're gonna talk about that later, but stay with
sorry.
my father, please. Okay.
Yes, I'll make sure your father is very well fed, and please return to your normal form as soon as possible. I miss,
Me too. There's just a lot over here. So everything's. How do you walk in
alright.
these?
Just use flats. You can wear flats, I think.
So who's the distraction crowd?
So the distraction crowd is Greyhide, Alpha, Azina, and myself.
Okay.
And then Ingvar and Enigma are going to go do
They're the fixer
skullduggery.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna act as lookout, make her invisible, and she's gonna do the actual sneaky.
Okay.
And the story is that Alpha is with her father. If anyone should ask where is, that's our story. She's with her father, looking after him.
Yes.
It's airtight. This can't go wrong.
We got
All right.
this.
Let's do
Find
it.
That corpse. All right.
So where is the distraction crowd going?
To the northward, to the tavern that's been hit by
The
the
field
gang
tavern.
of halflings.
Okay.
That one.
Sorry, the field ward. Yeah.
Yes. The halfling
Alright.
one.
The shardings.
Take a carriage
Shardets.
up there.
Shards.
The shots. Yes.
The shard, the shard shunners. No, the shard shunners. Yes, and
shot
the-
shunters.
Yeah, I don't have the name of the tavern, but yeah, you start heading that way, and I'll get the name of the tavern in the meantime. How late is the fixers gonna go? Are you trying to go at like midnight? Are you trying to go right after them? Are you trying to go like 3 a.m. in the morning?
I would advise 3 a.m. Probably the least activity. It's also the witching hour. If that helps. That's my
I'm gonna
advice.
be Enigma.
Ooh,
Hey, there
well
you go.
played.
That's pretty cute. Obviously. I thought I was muted. Honestly, I thought I was muted when I said that, because sometimes I talk to myself when I'm watching you guys.
Hey, Tim Tiny subscribed. Go check out his Instagram. Let me see if I
Yes.
have it here.
He
I don't. But check
makes
out Tim
cool
Tiny's
I
things.
don't know.
on
What
Instagram.
is she?
Hey,
Hmm.
Yeah,
There we go.
there's his name right there. You can see it.
Let it
on
off.
screen.
there it is.
Oh yeah,
Wow, yeah. Almost.
almost revealing enough to be Enigma. No, I'm joking. Please don't do it.
Oh,
Uh,
amazing.
So this was for Order of the Gauntlet. That's right. So you are heading to the Inshift Tavern in the Field Ward. While you're doing that, so you'll get there way before the other team actually goes out. Also, thank you for gifting a sub. Whoever did
Yep.
that. Cleage, thank you.
Cleage.
Wow.
Cleage.
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much.
Thank you, Cleage.
Thank you so much for that. You'll get there eventually. Nothing happens on the way. You come to what seems to be a pretty basic building. There's seems like residential on both sides, and then in between, what seems to be like some type of makeshift apartments, you have this wooden building with the what do you call those doors that swing open and close? One of those.
Saloon doors, yeah.
Saloon doors, yes, that go in deeper into the tavern there. You actually see already at the counter through the doors there a group of halflings. 5 halflings. One of them seems to be wearing this leather vest with his chest bare. And,
Hey.
and he goes,
Oh.
you can hear him as you get close. He says, "Living gut old man." And you see the tavern guy behind. This kind of a bigger fellow, bald head, seems to be maybe in his 60s or something, eternally cleaning a cup. And he says, "Are you paying this time?" And the halfling just replies, "Your debt's not paid yet. Your boys were about to start a fight in my establishment. What was I gonna do other than try to kick them out?" The halfling replies, "Sometime then let's fight. Living gut now." And
I think those are
the
the ones.
bartender turns around and starts. He pulls out this bottle and pulls out the cork and starts pouring it for them. There's no one else in the tavern as far as you can see.
So,
I'll walk up to them as Enigma. Like, ooh, I'd like that drink.
Yeah. Wow, she's a natural, isn't she? I will follow in and what's the name of the one we're looking for? The
Dasher, Snoop Beetle.
Dasher.
Uh-huh.
I'm just going to walk in and say, "Good evening, fine gentlemen. Hello, bartender. An ale, please? Do you serve ale out in the fields?" Sorry, I'm not from
He
this
looks
part of
nervous. Yeah, the bartender looks nervous. Kind of looks at you, looks back at the halflings. You almost see like a pleading in his eyes.
Do
when he looks at the halflings.
I notice the nervousness?
Yeah, it's pretty obvious. You don't even have to roll an insight for it.
So I just walk up to him. And it's like, am I making you nervous, honey? How about that drink?
Yeah, so let me get that for you. This stuff is strong. It's basically just alcohol with no flavor, and
Perfect.
it's clear. And he pours you. Puts out a cup and pours a little bit into it.
Stronger the better.
The leader of the halfling group, they're all kind of sitting on stools at this point, and the leader comes and stands next to Enigma, Figma, as we call it,
Figma.
and says, "I don't see you around here very much. In fact, I never see you here, and I'd be here a lot. Who are you?"
Just buy me a drink, or are you gonna just go up stone cold and just ask me questions?
Roll a
Looks
persuasion.
like you're barking up the wrong tree with this guy.
You
We'll
say
see.
that?
I do
Okay.
say that.
Persuasion?
Persuasion.
Oh, persuasion possibly at a disadvantage after Greyhide's
No.
comment.
Have Greyhide roll a intimidation.
Oh. I'm going to go to the one the furthest away from all this, and I'm just going to sit down and say, "Hello, my name is Joffrey. What's your name?"
You're going to one of the others, you said?
Yep, as you know, we're doing a pincer movement. I'm going to the other side.
So that I got a 10.
I rolled a crit on intimidation, so.
Oh wow. 25.
Ooh.
So you go to the other end, and you see what seems to be another guy there. They're wearing all different cloths and linens, some of them in different levels of disrepair. All of them seem to be type of clothes that could. They're not really tied down or anything like that. And he says, "I'm Yinmo. What's it to you?"
Oh, you know, I'm from the city, and I just love meeting people in the field. It's so charming and rural and quaint. I'm looking for a friend of mine from the city. His name is what's his name? Sorry, I'm terrible with names.
Dasher and Prancer or something?
Dasher, something like that. He's one of the what's his last name? You know. I'm gonna pretend. Can we pretend that Fitz remembers his name?
Oh, you actually want his name? Dasher.
Yeah. He's a city boy, you know. I actually knew him back. I knew his parents. Someone named Dasher. Yeah.
Roll an insight, and everybody there can roll an insight based on that. While you're doing that, the guy that Figma was talking to gives his complete attention to Greyhide, and he stands up from the bar.
So since he does that and ignores me, I just say, "You know what? You've got anyways nothing on my Angelo," and I just flip him off.
Wow, Figma is a strange beast.
Yes.
It checks out. Fitz and Enigma's not there. Sorry. Fitz and Fitz. You
Figma.
notice when you mention Dasher,
Enigma.
you actually notice one of the two over from where you are kind of takes a double look at you, and then stops looking at you.
Enigma.
Wow.
Very good.
I'm with Ingvar, right?
Yeah, you're with Ingvar, so I'm not sure what
Okay.
this means.
I'm.
You're
I
so
have
insulting.
three
Enigma.
insults. Okay, so I'm gonna say Ingvar.
Yes.
You're stupid, you're dumb, and you're an idiot. So those are my 3 insults.
Wow.
There's one more.
Enigma.
Stupid, dumb idiot.
I was
I'm
fairly
gonna say
certain.
again. So just to be clear, babe, you're dumb, stupid, idiot. Again.
I have clearly
yeah.
indicated your character traits, my dear. Do not fear. It is noted and will be beautifully
Enigma.
represented.
Oh wait, I think they want Figma to do the insults.
Oh, okay.
Oh. Oh, splendid.
Sorry, I had to take a hit there, Ingvar.
You can take that back.
No, I think she's good with it.
Babe,
She's gonna do that
honestly,
anyway.
I was on my period. I take all of it back.
I
Not a
accept.
vampire.
Yes, I'm forgiving and magnanimous.
So it was Figma who needs to insult someone.
Okay. I'll let
damage.
I'll let Greyhide do the thing, and I'll kind of jump in because he was headed towards Greyhide, right, for the intimidation.
Oh yeah. So
yeah.
you jump in. Okay. Like right now? Or
Yeah,
you want
like
me to-
well, I'll let you guys do the.
Oh, okay.
I'll
Yeah,
interject.
he gets off the stool, and he goes to and he kind of steps over towards you, Greyhide, and he says, "Perhaps we settle this like men. We go to back alley, no guards. First person die loses."
walk up to him and I was like, "What is your deal? You're just
I have no.
entitled. We just walked in here for a drink. Maybe
Yes.
we were here to help, but you're
I am
you
Greyhide.
little
I am of the Order of the Gauntlet. I do not get in
to see
brawls
anything
with.
that we could possibly give you."
Yes,
Right, so you
I do
both
not
say
get in
this at the same
brawls
time.
with people. I am Greyhide again, from the Tarragon legends. Do you think I would just simply go into a back alley and then get into a bare knuckle brawl with the likes of you?
You're not worth it.
He certainly doesn't kill people behind buildings.
You're named
You're not in
after-
the same room, and you didn't hear. Nobody heard that, so you're
named after condiment.
I handed him my shot and I said, "How about you take a seat and settle down, buddy?"
Yeah. Lest you feel the back of my hand.
And maybe if you take 2 seconds, you'll
You're
see that
doing
maybe
so
we're
well.
here to help.
Roll a persuasion or intimidation, depending how you meant that to go. Both of you can.
I'll do a persuasion.
I'll do
Ooh, that was a
Persu-
1.
I'll do persuasion as well.
Critical fail.
13?
Okay.
And we roll for initiative.
He says he kind of he takes his vest and he just kind of throws it off, and he says, "We do this here, or we do it out in the alley. You choice."
I'm
I'm gonna
did the
punch
other
him in the
one-
face. I'm gonna punch him in the face with all of my might.
Roll
Wow,
an unarmed
That's a
attack.
Figma.
That's another
Okay.
Figma.
Yep.
Oh, don't take that vest off. Like, put that back on. Ew.
I think that one was actually a finger, but yeah.
Oh.
So I think I'm gonna do a lucky. No, I'm just gonna.
I just leave it there.
Yeah, I'm gonna punch him in the face. It looks like I'm gonna miss though.
Okay. He actually doesn't move. Go ahead and roll again, so you'd have advantage. Also, he doesn't see it coming, so you'd have advantage anyways. But I guess he could.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That one hits.
Okay. Yeah, you swing out at him and you punch him right in the face, and he just kind of takes it, smiles. By the way, it does like 4 damage, I think, for you. He takes it and he smiles, and he says, "I don't mean fist fight. Back alley, or we pull out weapons here."
Oh, this guy's a baddie. He's a tough
What's-
little. I'm gonna
What's
say
your
that. I'm gonna say
damage?
you're a tough little nugget, aren't you? Wow. Tough.
You like him hard, Fitz.
I mean,
Hey, listen, I punched him in the face, but you calling him tough nuggets, that way crosses the line here. I don't know. I think we should just maybe back down. Listen, I'm going to say this. Let's just de-escalate. There's no thing to result in bloodshed, but I will not be insulted, and neither will my friends.
I'm going to wander over behind the one who looked up when I said the name Dasher and just sort of
Okay.
stand behind him while all this is happening.
Oh,
Inspiration to Greyhead.
Yes!
Nice.
There's going to be some fighting soon. Yeah.
Fitz
And seduce the next
Joffrey.
NPC.
All right. Well, I'm going to lean into the one who might be Dasher, and I'm going to say, you know, it's funny, strange to find an urban gentleman such as yourself in a rural shithole such as this. What are you doing here? You want to go to somewhere a little more urbane?
Roll.
And I'm going to roll a
persuasion.
natural one. I'm going to roll literally a natural 1 as I whisper this into his ear.
Excellent.
That's amazing.
Nobody give him inspiration.
So he didn't like my. He's
I
not
was
into me.
looking to see if you had any rerolls, but
oh, Fitz.
yeah, Fitz has inspiration, but I don't think it's gonna help that very much.
That was really bad.
I'm going to save that inspiration. Thank you. Ramen Redux.
But let's see. You have. Nope. You got nada. That's a lot of insulting I had to scroll through though. So. Yeah, Dasher, as you figure he is, he just kind of turns. He kind of like shoves you a bit and says, "I'm a shard shunner," and then the leader, you see,
A shard
takes
hunter?
his shunter. Yeah.
Shot shunters. They shunt people with their shots. It's horrible.
That's pretty bad. It's pretty silly.
Yeah. I say that out loud.
And what was the last thing Greyhide? Okay, and he takes his nails and he rakes them across his chest, and you see blood kind of dripping across his chest as he does it, as his body starts to grow fur and his face becomes more snouty, and you realize that this guy is turning into some type of monster.
His face is getting more snouty. I think he's a werebeast.
He's
And
ugly.
Oh, yeah, that is not a good look.
Ew.
And he says, "Oh, roll initiative," is what he says.
Is this is the Dasher or the leader that does this?
Leader.
So
Crap.
the leader's a werewolf. So that's the thing, eh? Running around with a...
You see,
Huh.
all the other halflings are also getting up off their
Whoops.
stools, and they start taking off their immediate chest area clothes.
Cool.
Well,
Well,
so this
indeed.
is intense.
This right here is why I recommended you go talk to people first instead of going to the bar to thug heads. But
This
You
is
know,
why I
yeah.
didn't recommend talking to people first.
To be fair, Fig agreed with that idea, but she was too enwrapped with what happened to her father to convince anybody of otherwise. So she
That's
kind
fair.
of just went along.
So, death by werewolf, eh? Well, this is going to be great.
Let's see what you guys got. So
Good thing it's only Enigma dying.
Figma got 15.
Not.
The Fitz
Wow.
got 11.
Wasn't ready.
And Greyhide got 14. Oh, wow.
Yes.
Way to bunch them up. Unfortunately, they got 17. So the leader takes his claws and starts trying to rake Greyhide with them. Blah, blah, blah. Make 2 and 10.
Ugh.
That's a big whopping 8, which I think misses you. And that's a 13, which I think still misses Greyhide. So he comes over and just starts swiping his claws at you, and they just rake against your armor, not doing anything.
Are you new at this werewolf thing, Mr. Shunter?
The rest of them, they get up and they kind of throw off their top clothes. Some of them rip them off, and they all just start transforming into their were forms. And that's their
Guys,
turn.
do you think we were sort of lured into a trap? But no one said anything about werewolves. This is kind of.
I'm gonna go ahead and set up the scene, so feel
I'm
free to
mad.
talk about whatever you
I'm
want.
mad.
Those
Basically.
Yeah,
guys are
I'm a little intimidated. I'm a little
I
I
kind of
I-
wish I
I-
went to the morgue. You know,
There's the
instead of-
scene.
A werewolf!
Yeah.
Oh
Oh,
my
man, look
God.
at his
a little baby.
ripping his shirt off and
Yes. Oh.
OMG, it's a huge cat. Bloodshot.
Did you hear that meow?
Yeah.
oh. One of them can one of them be a were kitty? It's like the
A were-kitty,
transformation
oh
just
my
went
God.
slightly wrong. Yeah, this is Miniator, you're not wrong. So we are now taking bets as to whether or not we will survive, because this seems unlikely. Oh,
no, it's another werecat.
wow. Backup would have been. Oh my God, they're everywhere. Roll phasing.
Everybody look at Tommy.
That one's majestic. And cute.
Tommy.
And headbutting you.
Kitty. Wait, where? Oh my god, Tommy! Oh my god, he's so cute!
Hey, buddy.
He's so cute.
Where's my wall?
Thank you, Miniadig. That's beautiful. Cleege, I hope you're wrong. I hope we don't all have to make 3 out of 5 new characters. I'm hoping not. We'll see.
Also, maybe not fight to the death.
I mean, I suppose we could pretend to submit. It still works as an alibi. And then come back later with all of us and then kick their asses.
I love that
Fleeing
Tommy
also.
is still there.
He's gone.
I love that he just chilled there for like so long.
Once a show, I'll bring him on. We're not gonna die. We're gonna kick these werewolves' butts, I'm sure. Because I'm a paladin, remember?
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna crit
Well-
at least one.
Oh, right. If we get bitten, that's probably bad, isn't it? Do we turn into a werewolf if they bite us? Is that a thing?
Roll a nature.
Okay.
Boy. Oh.
Knowledge,
I think
nature.
Figma wishes her bear was here.
Who's the puppy?
Yeah.
Who's the baby?
I mean, I'll be honest. Enigma would be great to have for this, and Ingvar. Both of them would be fantastic.
Let the record show that Fig did not come up with this shitty plan. Thank you.
And that
Okay, I
Ingvar
just
opposed
wanted
it.
an ally.
Yeah.
Right? Fine. Greg with a 16. Do I know what happens? How you have to turn? What has to happen
Yes,
to
if
turn
they
into
bite you,
werewolf?
it could be dangerous.
Don't let them bite you. It might kill us.
Fig gets an inspiration.
Nice, nice. And okay, so everybody has a reroll. Fig has an inspiration. DM has a reroll.
Yes.
This
think
is
I have
gonna
an
be
Alrighty, let me see if I can zoom that in a bit, and then we'll be good to go.
Oh no.
Should be able to just. Nope. Where's the camera? Battle cam. Alright.
guys, why are we fighting again?
Not a werewolf.
Oh, pride, I believe.
Why
Oh,
would you
great.
not fight?
Great.
I mean, well, that's yeah. I don't know. I mean, could we tell them to stop, or is this just
First
too late?
up, that was their turn, and they did
That's-
the whole thing there. Next up is
Little late.
that is the amount.
Figma.
Yes,
Okay.
I had a lot of trouble getting that name out.
Okay. Okay, so let's see.
You are right there.
Yeah. Okay, hold on. Oops, sorry. I wasn't looking. I was looking at my D&D Beyond. I am right where? So, oh yeah, I see myself. Okay, so I'm a little further away. The one that is closest to what looks like Fitz, I believe, with their red cape.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's me.
Okay. What's the measurement? How far is he from me?
He's actually in melee with you, technically. He's within
Oh,
5 feet.
Is it within 5 feet? Okay, so that's fairly close.
Mm.
So can I use a movement, like a movement back, and then shoot him?
He would potentially get attack of opportunity
He
on
would
you,
get attack
but
of opportunity,
you
right?
could, yeah.
I'm gonna do it.
Alrighty.
'Cause it's too close.
In case you wanted to go out that door.
Oh, I'll be utilizing doors.
See. He got a, what is that? A 11 to hit? I don't
11
think
to
that
hit?
hits you.
Nope.
Nice.
Okay, and then I'm gonna try ensnaring strike on him. So like, maybe he can be at a disadvantage and
On who?
on the one that was closest to me
Okay.
originally. Yeah.
Go for it. Go ahead and roll your attack.
Wait. Oh yeah, I have it on this. Hold on, the screen here.
And I'm gonna say, Enigma, what are you doing? Oh, right. Carry on.
Well, 12. Well,
Actually hits. That's just what you need to hit it.
That's amazing.
Nice.
Oh, we're gonna smoke these guys.
That's what they get for naked fighting.
Exactly. Exactly.
Okay, and then I roll the effect on the strike, the damage.
Okay.
That's on d6. That's 3.
Yeah. No,
You
I
still
think
get your
do
regular
normal-
longbow.
You do your normal damage actually.
Oh, just
and
normal
he
damage
has to
on
make
this
a
one?
strength save, I believe.
Oh, I see. Okay, perfect. It's even better.
Hmm.
So that would be 8.
8. Okay, so you do 8 damage to him, and you shoot out with your arrow, putting your magic incantation on it, and you see the arrow fly out, and it goes into his chest, and he kind of grabs it, and you see vines just suddenly wrap around him.
Wow.
Do you know how
Wow.
I've been trying to make this spell work for how many? Thank you. That's all. I'm saying.
Yes.
Carry on.
But anything else? That was your bonus action, your action, and your
My
movement.
movement.
So.
I used it. So no, that's so
alrighty.
Fitzy, get him. He has
It's
he
Grey
has
High
disadvantage now. Or yeah.
He does have disadvantage. You have advantage on attacking him, and he has disadvantage on attacking.
So
Splendid.
I'm the one that I've been already engaged with in verbal fights. I'm going to attack him using
He does seem
Azure
bigger
Edge.
than the rest.
Okay, I will go after him with Azure Edge with all of my might. Do paladins have any sort of benefit against? I know the undead they do, but what about lycanthropes and werewolves? Any sort of benefit?
Not usually.
They're just beasts. All right.
Yeah.
Well, I shall attack using Azure Edge.
They're not
right.
inherently evil. These guys are just assholes.
Right.
Yes.
Right. Maybe we can talk to them. I don't know.
Where's that seduce juice?
I would like. So I did a short rest. I want to see how many. If I have. If my luckies are.
They don't come back with a short rest, but you do have an inspiration.
I shall use my inspiration.
Alrighty.
Excellent.
Yes.
Let's see. Mark that off. Wow. Yes. It definitely hits him. You whack into him with your axe. Are you
And
gonna
I
do
will
anything else
use
with it?
Divine Smite, which I haven't in so long.
Oh, how does
First or
it feel
second
to
level?
be a paladin again?
Do you have second level spell slots? I think you do if you wanted to do second level.
Let's see. Spells. I don't know. Let's see. Spell slot. Oh, first level. I do not have second level spell
Okay,
slots.
sorry. Paladins don't
So
have
I
them
will
until
use
fifth level.
one.
Okie dokie.
And then, and as the additional action, I do that other channel divinity afterwards. But first, I'll do. First, I'll have to roll for damage and then divine
Yep.
smite and later. So let's roll for damage.
Yeah, roll for damage, then roll 2d8.
That's my original damage. That, and then I'll do 2d8.
Yep.
Well, that's all right.
Wow. So 20 damage.
20 damage, and then I'll do channel divinity, which will.
Yeah, you can give people temporary hit points.
Yes. So I roll how much to do that? How many? Channel divinity allows you.
Inspiring smite. You roll 2d8. and then add
2d8.
4.
Okay.
And you can divide it among as many as you want,
See
as
what I
many
got.
people as creatures as you want.
So it's 14. I'll give 5 to Figma, 5 to Fitzjeffrey, and 4 to me.
Okie
Of
dokie.
temporary hit points.
Yep.
for
So
all.
let's just go.
Huzzah!
You lose those first. Yeah, and so you see this. You see what used to be familiar. He lost it for a while, and now it's back. The blinding, thundering throughout the tavern as tables shake. The were-rat himself, you get him, you cleave him right in the side, and he has this gaping wound on him, and he kind of is taken aback by it. But he's still
he
up.
would be.
Probably.
Oh, they're were-rats.
unexpected.
Gross. Okay.
Then
Were-rats?
Were-rat.
God.
Yeah.
Oh right, that was your bonus action. Unless you want to move.
I
Otherwise
don't know
it
if I've
fits.
used a bonus. No, yeah, I don't know if I guess
The channel divinity, I think, uses your bonus action.
Ooh,
Okay,
Chris.
I'm just gonna stand my ground. No,
see.
no movement.
Maybe not. I'll look it up later. But okay, and then
Someone just followed. Who was that?
Fitzy. Oh, thank you for following.
Woohoo! Thank you.
Yay.
I'll look it up in a bit. Go, Fitz. What is Fitz gonna do?
So, well, I mean, it's just such an opportunity to have this werewolf ensnared in front of me. So I'm just going to summon my weapons into my hands, and I'm going to say,
Okay.
we really don't want to fight you. And as I do that, I'm him first with my rapier and then with my dagger, the one that is ensnared.
Okie dokie. You get advantage with the rapier.
That is exactly why I am doing it. Okay, so I stab him once with my rapier, and I try to do it apologetically. And we've got a 19, which plus 7 is 26.
Still roll impossible crit.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Could be some. Other roll was a 2, so no.
It definitely hits still.
26, and
Damage is
8 on that.
13 damage.
And then I roll my dagger, and I just totally miss. But then because he's stuck there, I still totally miss. Because somehow I just can't hit things with a bloody stupid dagger. It's just not
That
my
guy-
forte.
You go in with your rapier. He's tangled up in these vines, and you find an easy spot, and you go right through his abdomen, piercing him. Are you doing lethal damage or non-lethal?
Can it be the same amount of damage if it's non-lethal?
It's the same either way.
Then I will go non-lethal.
All right. So you take your rapier and I guess whack him across the face with it, and with the arrow still in his chest and the vines around him, you see him just kind of fall over onto the ground.
Oh wow. Well, that was sort of easy.
Then it is back to them. The main one in front of Greyhide, he looks back at the guy who fell and says, "He not dead yet. We continue."
It's real hard ass.
Yes.
And he will attack
Frozen.
Greyhide. Probably useless.
Bring it on, were-rat.
That is a 15, which I don't think hits Greyhide.
No, it's 21 for me.
That
Ha!
is
That's
a-
what I say. I scoff.
Let me see what he can do. Okay. That one will hit for 21, actually. He rolled a 13, and he gets plus 8, so that one will barely hit. He goes in for this
Ooh.
bite. He first
Uh-oh.
attacks you with his claw, and it just kind of rakes uselessly against your shield. But then he kind of grabs onto your shield and goes in close and tries to bite at your neck,
Oof.
doing 6 damage, piercing damage. But roll a con save.
Oh, don't become a rat. Don't become a rat, Greyhide.
That takes away
Please.
from your temporary hit points first, by the way.
Sorry, how much damage do I take?
It was only 6, so
Okay.
it would get rid of your temporary hit points and take 2 from your actual.
I will scoff. I will say, ha!
But roll a con save.
No, I don't want it. Con save. Lucky 13. Oh, plus
Okay.
3. 16.
Good to know.
I am now a were-rat. I will now attack Fitz.
That's how it works.
and lash him with my rat tail, and use divine smite to murder him.
You're mistaking this for your ex's situation.
Oh.
Right, that's cannot be the.
The other go in. The rest of them come in with claws and bites onto Greyhide.
Oh, the swarming greyhide.
Those are misses. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, thanks, Crowley.
Oh, got a
Gray,
crit.
remember, you have inspiration in case you fear that save's not good enough.
Mm-hmm.
Did you want to use it on the save or nah? That's the Greyhide.
Or do you want to become a rat?
Well, I didn't tell you if 16 saves or not. You wouldn't know. But you can use the inspiration on the save if you want. But you're gonna have to do another one anyways, because someone got a crit on Greyhide, which is going to do.
Oof.
Again, they're starting to like swarm and try to climb on Greyhide and bite him.
Bring it on, you rat bastards! I don't care!
I did max damage again, which is but it was a crit, so roll again. Hold on. Oh, that was min damage. 5 to 7 damage, but you do have to roll a con save.
Alright, I'll do a con
A
save.
rat.
One of them is on
Whoops!
on Fitz. Oh my. Okay, good to know. Are you gonna keep it like that, or do anything with it?
Is
you
it
have inspiration.
the one that?
I'm gonna keep it like that. I want to see what happens when I lose a con save.
Okay. Nothing of note. Yeah.
See, I told you, these guys have got nothing.
Another one attacks. Oh my god, I got another
Greyhide,
crit
there's
on
one
the bite.
with its teeth in you.
But that was against Fitz.
You got a crit, Fitz. Haha.
Oh wait, a 17 doesn't hit Fitz, right?
Oh, ouch.
A 17 doesn't hit Fitz, right?
Greyhide.
My AC is 17.
Headlong into Lanthropy. Your AC is
I don't know.
17? Oh, then it does hit.
Yes.
Okay. That is a...
Mine is 17, right?
It seems too
That's
low.
with my
I'm pretty
cloak?
sure Oh, that's because you're not using a shield. Yeah, that sounds right.
Headlong into danger! Ow! He bit me!
Hey, cheered another... Is that
Thanks, Miniac.
300? Wow, thanks for all the bits. That's amazing. That does 7 damage, which takes off Fitz's 5 temporary hit points and does 2 actual damage. And then he comes at you, and he just sticks you with his claws as he comes up and rakes up your body and gets through some of your armor. And then he comes in close and tries to bite at you. And it was a crit, his bite was. So that's 4 plus 2. So 6 damage from the bite as well, and roll a con save.
Oh, wow. These rats are a little more dangerous than I gave them credit for.
But that'll take it to...
That is hurting.
Sigma. Okay, so the one I originally ensnared, he's passed out, right?
Yep.
From Fitz? Awesome. So, looking at the
Got a
map, we have
20 con save.
the one who's going after Greyhide.
Yeah, there's 3 on Greyhide. They seem to be like trying to climb up on him and bite him.
The
Real
one
jerks.
that is... Alright, I'll do the same. I'll get the one that's, yeah, like, I don't know. How do I... 1, 2,
There's
3.
one, the big one that I cleaved in half is still around, maybe. But
I
maybe
mean,
the other, maybe he might die next. Maybe one of the other ones who've got more.
Yeah,
hit
so
points, yeah.
the one that's really on you
He's
is
the
the
leader,
one
though.
kind of closest to Fitz.
I think the leader's almost dead.
So you have the leader who bit Greyhide. You have this guy on the side over here who also bit Greyhide. And then you have this one here who just tried climbing up and missed.
Okay, so we'll go with the... I don't know how to, like... No, not that one. That. So I'm trying to, like, point... The one that's, like, on Greyhide, kind of, on the map.
Okay.
That guy.
That big guy?
Yeah.
Okay, that's the leader.
Wait, oh, so he's the one almost passed out?
You look at him. He seems hurt, pretty hurt.
Yeah, let's just get him.
Okay.
Let's just I'll
Are you doing a normal attack, or are you doing
I mean,
something special with like sharpshooter or something?
You know what? I'll just do Hunter's Mark. Let's get
Okay.
him.
You cast Hunter's Mark on him.
Yeah.
I don't have my Hunter's Mark.
And where is my
Always sharpshooter.
Alrighty.
13? Is that enough
That's
for the
with-
leader?
That's without sharpshooter, right? So that is enough to hit him.
Nice.
He is wearing no armor, as
Perfect.
he took all of his clothes off to do this.
Wait a minute. Wait, actually,
Wolfman got
I didn't
narked.
do. Wait, Hunter's Mark is not the same
It
damage.
does
so is
extra
it?
damage. It just
Yeah.
does extra damage, so it'd be another d6 on top of that.
Nice.
Right.
That's 9 damage.
9.
Let's see. You shoot him right in the back, and he kind of like doesn't lunge forward. He kind of falls forward a little bit when you hit him between the shoulder blades, and it looks like it really hurt him, but he's still standing up.
Okay.
That
That
was
was
wanna
my.
move?
No, actually, I'm gonna pretty.
alrighty. Then it is Greyhide. What is Greyhide gonna do? He's totally not gonna finish this guy off.
I'm gonna finish that guy off.
Yes.
Is it?
Uh,
Now I should say, if you're doing Divine Smite, it's gonna be lethal.
Okay. Well, I'll decide. So, I mean, I don't know, like, if I just do the regular one, it should kill him. But I'll roll and see if I hit the guy at first. So, and I have an inspiration potentially as well. So I'm just going to roll to attack with, do.
Oh, you did buy me a reroll.
Azure Edge. 17 should hit, I believe.
right, you do have a reroll.
Yeah, that'll definitely hit.
So can I roll for the slashing damage normal and see if it kills him, and then if it doesn't do Divine Smite, can I gimmick it that way, or do I gotta decide?
No, you have to actually specify.
All right.
Before.
All right, I'm
before
gonna
you roll
do it.
damage.
I'll do Divine Smite, which will be. What do you guys think?
Oh.
Yeah, I'll Divine Smite.
mean,
What the hell? I'll take him down.
They're just a gang, you know? I don't know.
I mean,
Yeah. I mean, there's a few other ones. I'd like to possibly use another one on. Crowley's saying to Nike it. Just do it. Nike it. Okay.
Alrighty.
I'm not. You know what? I will.
Decisions.
I will Divine Smite.
Do it,
this
babe.
Jackanape. Divine Smite.
I actually looked at it
damn it.
when he said that.
Figure that was.
Oh wow, 11 damage.
Yeah, that was.
So
that
yeah,
was
now I gotta. Since I said I'm doing Divine Smite, I gotta add 2d8 to it.
Yeah.
So I'm shut off the frig. That's an extra 4 from the Divine Smite, which is jack shit.
Oh wow.
But that should be enough to nuke him, though, right?
You go in with another crackling boom from your axe as it hits this guy right in the chest, and it sinks into his chest, and you can see some blood coming out of his mouth because that always happens in the movies. And he grabs your axe and pulls it out and throws it back at you and bares his bloody teeth at you.
He's still alive.
Yeah?
Literally
Well,
could have
we-
rolled any more on your Divine Smite.
Darn it.
That is.
I'm going to do the what do you call it?
this is a tough.
That divine sorry, whatever that.
Oh yeah,
Channel Divinity. So I'm
Okay.
gonna roll for that just to give out some
Yep.
some.
What is
We got
that?
15, so each of us gets another 5 temporary hit points.
Jesus.
All 3 of us.
All right, everybody gets 5
Going to
temporary
need
hit
it.
points, and someone gave Greyhide inspiration again.
Well, thank you for that.
Nice.
We are up to Fitz. Fitz, you have the one on you that is actually kind of up on you a bit and trying to bite. It bit at your neck and actually bit you.
And now, do I have to roll perception to see if I know which one of these is Dasher? Or do I know because I watched them?
You would know.
Which
It's
one is
that
he?
one there.
The one biting me? Or,
No, he's not biting you. He's attacking Greyhide.
Okay. So I am going to... I want to keep him out of the fight because we need him alive. So I'm going to channel the drow magic that runs through my blood. And I'm going to... Ignoring this stupid rat thing that's neck, I'm going to fire my purple drow magic at Dasher, and I'm going to lift him up against the ceiling so that he's out of the... And as I do it, I'm going to say,
Alrighty.
Dasher, your parents love you. Don't be a dipshit.
He rolled a natural 1 on his save. So you conjure the magic from your ancestry in it, and you see kind of like this swirl around him, and then suddenly boom, he flies up and hits against the ceiling. And you see him looking confused, looking down from the ceiling.
Excellent. And then with my bonus action, can I just try to throw this rat off of me, or like punch it or something? Or, but I just want to
He's
get
not
it off
grappling
me.
or anything. He's more of a nuisance.
Okay, I'll just dagger him. I'll just give him a stab.
Technically, you can't do your offhand attack unless you use your main action as an attack.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, sorry. You do have a bonus action if you want to use it for anything else.
What can I do with it?
Hexblade Curse is the only thing that comes to my mind that you have right now.
You know, Fitzfield's at these rat things are beneath him. He's not going to Hexblade's Curse. He's going to use it. I'm going to use my bonus action to say to the rest of them, listen, you rats, this is not working out for you. And if you surrender now, we may not kill you all. Rats.
Roll an intimidation. So I'm a lucky butthole. The main guy who's burying his bloody teeth at Greyhide rolled a 23 to hit.
Your lucky butthole.
And then the rat next to Greyhide actually crit again.
Oh wow. That being
do we
said,
have any evidence of these alleged crits? Do I need to get my attorney involved in audits?
Oh, actually, I'll go ahead and roll the attack on the one on Fitz too.
Right.
I just rolled another natural 20. I'm not joking. This is crazy.
Oh my god.
I don't know if you can see. Oh no, it just rolled, but I did. But he goes in with his claw attack and rakes it up you again, and his bite missed. But I'm gonna re-roll it because someone gave me a re-roll.
Oof.
And he rolled a 1.
Well, at least he didn't bite me again.
I actually have one more re-roll.
Greg is a man of extreme tendencies.
Of extreme
Arcane Angel
lucky
gave me a
buttholes.
re-roll 7 days ago. I'm gonna use it.
Oh wow.
I
You're
rolled a
just
natural
trying to
1 again.
kill me.
What the fuck?
Wow.
Okay.
I'm just kidding.
Okay, so against Greyhide, that's 6 damage from the claws that was able to get through your armor. So that takes 1 damage off you after the temporary hit points. And then
So I take 6 damage, you're saying? Yeah.
So far, you take 1 point of damage after you remove your temporary hit points.
Okay.
And then let me roll. I don't remember what I rolled. 3, 5. You take 7 more piercing damage, but you have to roll another con save.
Ouch! To the piercing damage. Con save, con save. I'm getting bitten by a rat.
The one that attacked Fitz just attacked. That was actually that was the bite. That's why I really wanted to happen. But he just clawed you. He wasn't able to bite you again as he tries to claw at your face and stuff.
Jerk.
And does 6 piercing damage.
Oh.
Another 6.
Ow, I'm bleeding. I don't like this.
You actually only take 1 point of damage because it goes to the temporary hit points first.
Right. Okay, thank you,
Stupid
Greyhide,
temporary
for
hit
this
points.
weird buffer of energy that's
Hey, I
lovely.
do good stuff too. Instead of just trying to implicate you in a murder that I commit. I'm kidding. We're rats. We're not
Figma.
murderers.
Go. Oh, you
Yeah,
rolled a
that's
24
not
on
a-
your intimidation.
I did.
Oh.
So I really turn it on. I say, "You rats, you better stop fighting, or we're going to skewer you and roast you over the fire that we burn of your children's ashes."
You see them. The leader looks back at you. You can see blood kind of trailing down, dripping from his feral jaw, and he says, "Okay, we stop fighting." And you see them kind of back off. Is anyone going to attack?
My bow is
I'm not.
still out, but I will not attack. But I'll wait to see if he meets it. Means it. Meets
Alrighty.
it. Meet on meet.
They say, "Okay, you win this. We'll leave tavern alone."
Right, now hang on a sec. First of all, Dasher comes home, and second of all, you know, I'm sure were-rats could be really useful for all sorts of things around town. You know, you don't have to take to a life of crime. You could probably be very useful doing rat-like things. I mean, I really think this could be a turning point for you guys. You know? Right?
They're disgusting, biting vermin. Were
Okay,
rats.
John. You're not helping. Stop that.
I don't want to rehabilitate these guys. I kind of want to murder them. But,
Well, I mean,
I mutter that under my breath because I'm not a murderer. But...
He says, he says, first things, he turns back into his human form, and they all kind of follow suit. You see him, he's still bloody, has big gashes all over his body. There's one still knocked out on the ground. And he turns and he says, "You, Loki, Lurky, the awkward, go and finish off Yinmo." And he points at the one on the ground. He's the one who died in this fight. And you see,
Wait. What?
Because
Why are
he
you
said
killing?
the fight stops when somebody dies.
Oh, this is like a weird honor thing for you.
you see
Hey,
Lurky,
why don't
the
you?
awkward. He pulls out a dagger. And he
Hey,
walks
why
over.
don't we not do that? Why don't we get off of this whole fighting, killing thing? Lurky, stop that. You're my bitch now. Don't kill him. I'm not okay with this. I'm trying to help you guys turn
He
over
lifts
here.
up the
This is a new
dagger.
leaf.
To plunge it? Are you doing anything?
I'm going to kick him. I'm gonna kick
Alright,
him.
got
Whatever.
an unarmed attack.
Stop that. You don't dagger him. This is stupid. You're all being stupid. How to strike? Ah.
There's still a guy on the ceiling.
Yes.
Oh,
there's
we'll
still
get to
whereas.
I guess I don't hit him with a 5. I just sort
No,
of
he just.
shake my leg at him.
Yeah.
Ooh, I've got an inspiration. I'm gonna use it right now.
Okay.
Use my.
If you roll an 8, maybe.
Okay, come on.
Survey says?
No.
No. He goes over with his dagger. He kind of looks at you awkwardly as you try to kick him, and he plunges the dagger into the neck of Yinmo.
Ah,
Poor Yinmo. That's.
look at these vermin killing each other off now like the vile vermin they are. Yuck.
And he looks up on the ceiling and the leader looks up on the ceiling and says, who Dasher is on the ceiling now in halfling form, and he says, "Let them go. He come with us."
Well, first of all, no. He's staying with us.
Greyhide.
Yeah.
And second of all, no. You guys get out of here. Go get jobs. You know? You're fine up
Yes, that's a great idea. You guys could get a job and you could be productive members of society. It'll be
Yes.
wonderful. You can
Right.
be like us, like the
Doesn't it?
Tarragon Legends. I'm so happy for you guys. Everything's looking up for you disgusting vermin rat creatures. You can't really come into our restaurant though. We don't like vermin, but
Fitz Joffrey.
Oh no. Seduce the next NPC. They roll a.
Alpha/Fig.
You can roll a persuasion, I guess.
Okay, I'll roll persuasion.
Yeah, Greyhide can too if he wants. But
yes.
I've got
Here
a
we
2,
go.
so there. This. Oh, I've got a total 8.
I rolled an
Guys.
18.
Guys,
Yes.
here we go. I miss Angelo.
Really?
Why,
Ow.
Enigma? Why would you miss Angelo being, aren't
Right.
we're-
Enigma.
What?
I'm gonna nudge him. Enigma. Right. Enigma, who is here with us right now
Yes.
at Tavern.
Yeah. Whatever. I'm not talking to you.
Yes, exactly.
they say that he's finally like, "You stupid idiot Dasher, you stay here then," and he walks out the door. The
Enigma.
two remaining followers he has follow him out.
And I'm gonna yell at them. Good luck with the rest of your lives. I hope you enjoy your jobs. And if
If you need a character reference or anything, you can ask me, Greyhide, who was definitely here tonight, arresting Dasher.
Actually, you guys can just all fuck off. Bye.
Oh yeah, do that too.
I'm
Yeah,
good at that.
Terminus. But we were definitely here, the Tarragon Legends, including Greyhide. We were here tonight.
So
Remember that.
I am going to go to the barkeep and I'm going to be like, sir, you have been liberated by
Greyhide.
the Tarragon Legends. I'm gonna go out for a little tinkle. I'm gonna go see a man about a horse, and then I'm
How about
going
some
to
free
lower.
drinks? We saved your ass.
I'm really gonna miss this place. These have been precious, precious moments. And just this, it's been a short period of time, but this bar has wormed its way into my heart.
the bartender offers you free drinks for a fortnight for doing
A
this for him.
fortnight. Hey, I got a question
oh.
for the barkeep. I was bitten by one of these were-rats. Is there any? What's the danger? What could happen to me? Should I get this checked out?
He kind of looks at you like, I don't know.
Oh. Anyone else know?
You
Guess
do
no.
know from your paladin training that your healing hand job for 5 points of it can actually cure disease.
Uh-huh. I used all 20 on that ridiculous father of, that was kind of a... Oh, no, there would have been enough time for a short rest. So can I do 5? Because...
I think you get it back on long rest. Let me see.
Okay.
Lay on hands.
So if I have a long rest, I'm not going to turn into a rat overnight. I can still do it in the morning, right?
It is a long rest.
Well, we'll see. It's going to be really interesting.
I'm going to lower Dasher from the ceiling, put him into Figma and Greyhide's care for a moment, and then I'm going to walk out of the tavern, use disguise self, and to make sure our alibi is entirely locked in, I'm going to walk back in, disguise R, and say, I am Ingvar, member of the Tarragon Legends, Bard Extra. I shall now do an interpretive dance.
Greyhide.
And I'm going to do an interpretive dance in the bar to make sure we've got a cast iron alibi.
That's
Boy,
amazing.
easy. Make sure it doesn't see you do that. I think
Do I have to roll for
he
performance?
might have some pride
Sure.
attached to his dances.
I mean, well... Finn...
It's okay. It's obviously not as good as him.
Fitz
Right.
Joffrey.
Obviously.
Wow, people are spending all their points now. There's like,
I know.
Greyhide will suffer a mood swing, and that was done by Jessica Chin King. Oh, did I do that one already?
I think you did that one already.
Okay.
But we do have.
I just did another one now.
We will end it with a internal monologue of everything Fitz is thinking.
I love
I am Ingvar.
monologues.
I am a dwarf. This is a great plan. Everything worked so well. Nobody knows what we're doing. We just killed some rats who are very small people, and one of them's on the ceiling. I feel very accomplished with myself. And a little tired. And
All
I'm
right.
bleeding.
Good way to end it, right?
Yeah, that was
Are we not?
great.
Yeah.
Are we not gonna get to see what they're doing tonight? I want to see.
It's 10 p.m.
Ingvar
already.
and
Silver
We have no idea.
Well, thanks for being patient, guys. I know you
I
guys
know
sat
you're
through a
all
big
Next
long
time.
battle over there.
Yeah, sorry. I
Must have
asked
been
Ingvar privately if he can come back one more time, and he said he can, so
Yes.
we'll do it next time. That will
Some-
be
The
a
corpse
focus for someone
butchery.
else.
Yes.
Yeah. So come with your waiting face next time. The rest of
Yes.
Yeah.
We will be patient.
Split the party is the best idea ever. I don't know why people don't do it more.
Nothing bad ever happens.
Right.
I'll make
Right.
popcorn
You
during
don't
your
walk
thing.
into
I'll
a
be
tavern
prepared. I'll have
full
a big
of
bowl of
were
popcorn and
rats.
That's
crunch it up.
perfect.
Ooh, maybe
Except
I'll
for
have
the
some
varieties.
Imi ramen.
Well,
We're
we
off
do need to go.
For
I have
our
to go to the bathroom
investigation.
really bad. Yes.
Okay.
Interpretive
Yes.
investigation.
Outro.
Outro.
Thank you, everyone.
Bye.
See you next
Thank
week.
you. Bye.
Please. Bye, crowd.